Oh, rickety.
All the upper bracket matches are best of 5. The lowers are best of
To
3,
it,
and
baby.
to get
Let's
that
get down
qualification
and
match,
do what it
and
do.
that is going to be best of 5. So best
The
of
main
5
event's
will
the
be determining
qualifier.
who makes it into the main event, and we'll go ahead and just recap who is going to be playing in that main
We're
event.
gonna try and find our multi-streams where we can.
This main event, we finally.
But I am having a hard time locating channels right now.
Finally got G2.
We finally got him.
Still no Gen G. They're still passing off that scam of we want to do the honeymoon thing.
Yeah,
or
save
whatever.
it for RLCS. The honeymoon period.
Yeah,
The honeymoon period, quote unquote. Yeah,
So we
sure.
both get to see Gen G, but we have G2 Space Station Luminosity Torment's minions. The rumor is that they are going to OG, which you know, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's at least what I saw leaked.
Really?
But then also
That'd be an
NRG is
interesting
actually
pickup.
playing through the qualifiers today, as well as a couple high-profile up-and-coming players. Rizzo, I'm not sure if you've seen Life play, but Life on 100X, he is the Switch player that transferred over.
Switch to what?
Life is playing, and then also Scribbles making his draw debut as well. Now that the age limit is lowered.
Let's go.
We actually, I guess that's another important thing to
1 second, chat.
speak about is we lowered the age limit to 13 minimum. So, and that was to be in line with the RLCS rules. So, anyway, let's talk about the prizing as well. And Rizzo, we can get your reactions as we show the money. But yeah, we got those high-profile players. No, I meant more your reaction on the players than the prize pool, because you know.
Oh, my bad. But look at that prize money, baby. And that's for top 4. You get that much?
Yes, that is for top 4. I mean, and with how the uncertainty on the number of events we're going to be having, you never know when your payday is going to be.
Yeah, I mean, it could be right here. It could be right here, right now. You go through, and maybe you win tomorrow. You get $6,500. That ain't bad. That ain't bad for a weekend. You know what I'm saying, James?
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. But let's go ahead and talk about our first matchup. We've got NRG going against URL Esports. They do have a sub. I can't remember who's the sub. I think it's Sino. I'd have to double check. But,
I think it's Ramen.
Yeah, it might be Ramen. But I remember Ramen was playing last time.
Oh, never mind. Then maybe it's Sino.
Well, that's what I just...
One of those guys was in our chat. That's why I'm confused. So I don't know.
All right, hold on.
Let me.
I can confirm this.
Sino is the sub. You're right. Whatever. Let's move on.
All right. Yeah, we're moving on. But anyway, NRG will be playing. We're going to be following NRG back-to-back matches. These are the rosters. Yeah, I mean, I know you're excited. I know you're excited.
James Bond's hands fly in the air. Let's go, NRG. Let's go.
All right, so
okay, also,
we got.
Can I just point something out? I don't know who they got in that lobby, but the game
Mr.
server's full and I can't
Bepic?
get into spectate, so somebody can possibly leave. I don't know if.
The draw referee fire. Oh, it's Fireburner.
Hey, tell that kid to scram, okay? I gotta get in there. Can't spectate with him in there. He's gotta watch the stream, okay? I'm here broadcasting.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, tell little buddy to get
Audible.
out that.
All right,
big man needs to hop in.
I shoosh little bro. I shoosh little bro off. I shooshed him off.
Rocket Star
Bro's in
RL.
the lobby now. Little bro can watch the stream.
Hey Rizzo, I forgot to do an audio test on my mic. Can I yell really quick?
I'm sure.
I need to see if it clips. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Is that clipping or anything? Does it sound terrible?
Fine. No, it was okay.
All
Was
right.
that good?
I got it.
Can we do an audio test on
Audio
mine and
check
see-
1, 2.
Can we see if I'm in a shipping container?
I wonder if I would love to see Lotus 8 do pretty good.
Is that Garrett?
Dude, I can hear Rizzo bouncing off the walls. I'm not gonna lie. You need some blankets.
Fairlight
still,
cast.
bro. Oh.
I've removed the blanket, so it probably sounds like I'm in a shipping container again.
Yeah, no, it definitely sounds like I can hear all of those sound waves bouncing off every wall.
They said I heard him 6 times.
Yeah, unfortunate, but that is the case. Can you commentate the whole series like that? No, we're not. That's not how we're gonna do things.
Okay, if I just whisper, you won't be able to hear me.
We could
bouncing off every
ASMR
single
stream
wall.
it. That is, I know that is a meta. But anyway, we've
It's
got
possible.
our first match, Rizzo. NRG versus URL Esports. NRG, perhaps.
So am I still only missing one, right? I guess I'm technically missing 2. We can go with 9 screens for real.
Who undoubtedly will be making waves in the RLCS this season. NRG, the favorite probably to win this entire tournament. Going to be trying to qualify the hard way.
That is,
Bro, how are they already in
beautiful speech
games?
there, James, I do want to say, I don't know if Frosty has that camaraderie. If you watched the NRG team eating those hot and spicy,
'Cause we're going into
Frosty
games
did not
here.
hit a single one for the culture.
That's because he's young. He can only eat chicken nuggets and pizza at this point in time. But
I was
that's
about to
what
say.
happens when young kids come into the league. They realize that there are other foods
Kablooey!
than chicken nuggets. But then, honestly,
Oh, chat, you're gonna hate me for this, but you're gonna have to just
out there looking for his snack.
have to deal with it for a second.
Some goldfish crackers.
I gotta go
Some
get a
dino
tissue. I'll
nuggies.
be right back.
All right, sure.
I
thing,
can't
I'll
move
just
where that
take
goes,
over.
I'm sorry.
Ramen now. Oh, ramen. That's another good food for a young teen. Learning about foods. Now, I wouldn't mind a bowl of ramen right about now. Antics. Oh, just the worst touch imaginable.
Damn,
Frosty
Naz left
just
in the front
lays
for
it in the back of
Frosty.
the
Too
net.
easy.
You give Frosty an opportunity. What's he gonna
Yo,
do?
URLs, we know a couple of the guys from over there
This
from
made
the
things easy with
TTO
the
Invitational. Some
the
good folks
pass out,
over
but
there.
You can tell URL Esports, they just can't hang. We should ask the admin if we even need to play this out.
Wow.
James,
What's
you
up?
are the admin.
That's toxic.
Technically. But we also outsource the admin work to Mach 1 Esports.
That's
That's John's
toxic.
company, Mach 1.
Mach 1 Esports.
Or it's Match 1, M-A-C-H. I'm sure that's
It's
how
gotta
he
be-
says it,
it's
but
gotta
we
be
could
Mach.
Purposely mispronounce it
Just to make him mad.
to mock him.
Okay. All right. All right.
Oh, dude.
Classic.
We deserve
classic.
our own show.
That was a good one though. We do gotta give it to him. That was a good
You
one.
guys would like a James Von Rizzo sitcom.
Gotta
Would you
give
be
it
the
to him.
dad? Who would I be?
No, yeah, you'd be like, you ever seen that show where there was like,
You know what I
I
mean?
think it was called like Wilbur or something, where the guy was like actually a
pig?
dog?
Oh.
No. There's like some guy's dog. You'd be my dog.
I'd happily be your dog.
Are they
I got
okay?
that dog in me.
That's for sure. I know you do.
Just like all of NRG. They're like
Are
a
they
pack
okay?
of pit bulls.
Do they need to be left
They're
alone?
on this URL Esports. URL.
All right, so right now NRG's up
They look like a
1-0.
broken link out there.
Chaos is up over correct 1-0.
You're on one today, James.
I feel like NRG's gonna cruise through this one, so let's go look at some of our other games.
Seen him add Preston and Woozy to
Boise
his
State, of course,
roster
from the
seems to
CRL
have
versus
really
G
helped
Buffo
them
over
out a
here. I
little
don't
bit more,
know
make them a little bit
who
more competitive. We've
G Buffo
seen Boise compete
is.
in so many things.
Boise
especially
State though has
many
been
of the
doing a lot of stuff
girls.
outside of CRL, which is pretty
I did take
cool.
a look and see if it was the same three team members for the whole time for Boise State. I would assume, you know, being a college and everything, CRL, that they would be the same three. Got that chemistry going.
See, so Boise State's gonna
And
be
it
able
might
to
have been
tie
a rough
things
start for
up
them to
here.
begin with, but Boise State is able to get one on the board and tie it up here at 1.
This is kind of what I was expecting. Dirtho gets it just past Hazo. Everybody's starting to kind of calm down from anytime.
Chat,
you
how's
have a
everyone
server
feeling, man? Hopefully
that
everyone's having
needs to be
themselves a good
remade,
Saturday.
Things are a little bit jittery.
Again, this is the
right?
first round of the
Everybody's
draw.
kind of working that off, and kind of the anxiousness of that.
Let me know if the
reset that
volume's
happened
good
there.
as far as
Now we
for
start to see
like the
Boise State
stream
look
as
a
far
little
as
bit
compared to
more
what we're,
composed,
you know,
a little
like
bit
to me,
more like
make sure
what
it's
I
not
was
getting
expecting to see from him. We saw
or
Dirtho
it's
mess up
overpowering
his
me or
touch
anything, you
there.
know what I mean?
Preston was right in the mix, ready to complete that play. This is more of what I was expecting from Boise.
Yeah,
The
was he looking to
control.
put it out to Dirtho off the back.
Pass?
Waterfalls down to Preston, but right there.
Good look for Preston,
to
but good
make the
defense by
save
G
is one
Buffo.
of the team members from G Buffo.
The winner of this game will
Seeing a lot
probably
of
be
offensive
playing against
pressure here
Haybro
now, as you mentioned,
in the upper bracket,
Not the first 30 seconds opening time there.
round
but it just
2, which
seems
is
like it's
technically a
been all
qualifier
Boise State
game.
here, the second half of game number 1.
Haybro versus Boise State could be
Especially
fun.
when it comes to control of the ball. But they are really just kind of banging and praying if you look at how they're doing things. And it's not going to be something that G-Buff are just going to let go easily. That goes center. Where
Damn,
was
nobody's there to be able to
Preston?
punch at home.
He
That's
was a little bit
tough.
Too far back. Looked like you just expected
Boise
a
State's
loss
been
there
doing a good
instead
job of keeping the pressure in
pressuring
the
his
zone.
teammate to get the win and
Able to make
get
sure
it
Buffy
sent
doesn't get the
for
clear
him.
here.
So that's something that I think Boise State's going to need to focus up a little bit more. Is just kind of
Hazo trying to make the one play by himself out in the open.
A little bit up more.
Ball
for
still
each
moving
other's
forward for
passes.
G Buffo though, so they've been able to get the clear.
And one thing I did notice there
Haven't
is,
really done a good job
we're
of being able to
watching that
starve
defensive,
Boise State of any boost
play
though,
there
so they're
by
able to get a
G
pretty
Buffalo
good
to keep it
switch of
tied
the
at
field real
1.
fast.
Was a lot of boost stealing going on there by the side of Boise State. Not only are they playing fast as a team, But boy, I mean, I think it was a good 30 seconds on the clock where all 3 members of G Buffo had absolutely
good bump in the goal. Nice save.
That helped to lead to that offensive pressure for Boise State.
Yeah, it really has. But we do still see these.
It's a close game here.
By G-Buff, they're just not able to.
Looks like the only real close game right now as far as for.
We've almost already are down 3 minutes. So this is actually kind of shocking for these games to be so close, in my opinion. But
The game number 1 in the
goes to show
rounds.
you, the bubble scene is not to be reckoned with. They still have a lot of potential as well, even against college teams who've been at CRL events, even Worlds.
Would it be a force to be reckoned with?
Into the corner, trying to get it out of their zone is Buffy. Got it up to G-Man. Has an opportunity if he can get it off the back wall. But again, it seems like you get 1, maybe 2 touches here by G Buffo, and then just.
Besides, I think more people feel like it's more of a siphon from RLCS to CRL versus the other way around, right?
By G Buffo to get a play set up for any of the team. I mean, if you look at their first goal that they had early, it was a 1-2 play. It was G-Man dropping it down, I believe, to Buffy, you know, who was able to put it back in the back of the net.
Kablooey! That's a wide open shot. That's easy. Good demo there to be able to buy space. And the rest of the team was just able to push forward.
Boise State late here in game 1.
Look at that. Finally, some physicality. I like that when I see it in games.
All right, let's go ahead and hang on board with Vaudable here real quick.
At least if you win here, you win 2 more.
Hey, bro versus Execute.
Then you gotta,
winner of this game plays the winner of that last game that we were just watching.
There's just a lot less games that you need to play and a lot less stress that you're going to need to go through if you just win here. So far, it's looking very similar to the last game where the first minute and a half, it's just
so hey, bro, game 1, game number 1.
Out here, but Creams is setting something up.
Nice shot. That was beautiful.
Dang again. 4 goals, one after the other, after the other, after the other.
Yeah, it's only been Cream. It's only been Wavy.
That's a nice shot.
Or shooting these balls on target. Creams has been passing like crazy. The assists have not.
That's my boy Tucker.
Short stock from Creams and Hockey. It has been going crazy the entire series so far. And sure, we could hop on Wavy the entire game, but that pass from Creams definitely looked Mahomey.
Oh, yes, it absolutely did. And, I mean, Hockey, though.
Nice shot from Wavy.
Wavy again. Hockey doing a great
Wow.
job there.
Nice pass.
Oh, my goodness. 100% goal rate so far.
All right, so it does look like Hey Bro's going to be probably walking away with game number 2 as well, which shouldn't really be much of a surprise. Execute's still kind of a newer team.
I don't know.
Does look like over here we're tied back up as far as Boise State versus Buffo. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Get like this.
Couldn't get the clear in time, just too far away.
All right, so G Buffo takes the lead with 11 seconds left. Boise State, remember, they were up early.
11 seconds into the game whenever they scored also, so it's kind of both ends of the we've seen from both teams. Boise State fighting in the middle.
Trying to see if they can make something happen here early. Gotta make it up off the kickoff.
Seconds left here, but it looks like we might have a G Buffo with an early 1-0
G Buffo wins game 1
lead here in game 1. As you said,
unless they make magic happen.
I kind of would pick Boise State to, you know, not to say that they're not going to take this series.
All right, looks like NRG took game 1 versus URL.
Seems like a threat.
Looks like Lotus 8 Esports currently down in game number 1 at Treehouse.
Possession away.
We'll also have the Lotus 8 perspective over on the other screen.
Touch goes in front of
just
the
because I happen to put Lotus 8 up.
Follow up. Pretty patient on the defensive half from Treehouse.
Just because we had an extra perspective to watch. I didn't realize that we were going to have this one like in there as well. Yo, period. Appreciate the follow over on TikTok. Hopefully you're having yourself a fantastic Saturday.
As Treehouse again, happy to just boom this one away. So a 1-goal lead is all.
All right, so Treehouse is going to be able to win game number 1. I don't think we've gotten to sit in on Chaos and Incorrect yet. This is game number 3, so the rubber match tied up 1 apiece.
Straight up, Chaos is definitely one of the, I think, central teams in the bracket. So whoever they do end up playing, I think it's going to be a good series.
Nice. Double hit
right
there.
Now, great series.
He'll meet up with a little bit of resistance. Incorrect, though. Still has the ball. Still pushing a little bit of pressure into the zone. Demo in the goal. Bump on the second one as well. If Tool can make the play. What a save by Polar. Second follow-up by Flitz. Well done. Well done.
That was nice. Okay, Angel cleared this. I thought that was just another defensive breakdown by Chaos.
God, that was a really good play by Incorrect there.
Has to rush for that. Come off the back wall for it. It was really that bump from Angel that set that whole thing up.
All right, so double kablamo.
Now Flitz. Oh, this could be scary. Flip reset. Dump off. No, it's there. Angel could have gone through that boost in the corner. If he's expecting Flitz to get a flip reset and play.
Let's see if Incorrect does a good job as far as just kind of keeping the pressure down on this side of the pitch. Here, following up that goal.
Right
Off
now,
the
this
backboard.
game's
Anyone there to
started
follow?
pretty similarly
No.
to game 1.
Tool does a good job of keeping it in the zone, at least though for now.
Incorrect's a lot of the offensive onus. And I can set my coffee down.
Yeah,
for a
Incorrect's
second.
doing a really good job of keeping the pressure down here. That's going to be a goal.
That's
Nice.
Goal number 2.
All right, so it looks like Incorrect's probably on
Capitalizing
pace
all
to be
this-
winning. What the fuck? Hold on. I thought Lotus was doing their stream. I guess they're doing Pokemon. So what we aren't watching that currently. Let's go. We haven't sat in on Chark versus Saparktic yet. Looks like Saparktic won game number 1. Sounds like the broadcast is down a little bit. That's actually through the actual stream itself, which is unfortunate. Saparktic squad looks pretty good. We see them a lot like in the Frost and Stride events that your boy cast in.
He had 2 up for this one, a double committed opportunity here for Eris to go one-on-one, tried the bump on Lion Blaze, and although he's able to knock him out of the picture here momentarily, Zenil and Turbo Pulse is so quick to get back.
They are a team though that like seems like they need to be the ones that dictate the pace.
Lion Blaze a big save.
And it's not necessarily like playing fast. It is more really kind of methodical pace. So sometimes the faster teams can give them a little bit of troubles.
Get a beat to that challenge.
Yo, Zach, appreciate the follow over on TikTok, fam.
But it's what you do after that. It's how you finish. And it just hasn't quite been there in the last 3 or 4 minutes of total gameplay.
That's going to be a good pass. Zenil pushes it in. Good save by Saucy. That was beautiful. Now Saucy should be able to clear this though, right? Dribble it. Saucy, get dirty. Get dirty, Saucy as a demo.
Turbo Pulse, the demo freed up a little bit of space, but not enough to get a goal in that instance. And left for easy all the way back here to the Charkin and settle down. So we get a look at Saucy and his flip reset.
Yo, Saucy. That bump should give space for easy. I'm surprised he didn't follow up with another bump in the back of the net.
Eris tries to shield it here. Saucy right by Zenil, but it's right into the hands of
All right, this is going to be a chance for Easy to make a play.
Got the ceiling. Lion Play is able to tap that down.
Nice play by Zenil to come up underneath that for the save.
Get back and make a save. Turbo Pulsa got Zenil down, trying to cause chaos. Easy in Lion Blaze. We'll play a little bit of a back and forth exchange before it's popped up in the air for Easy again. Flip reset, did not get it, but it served as a fake.
Like, but what was that dribble? Oh, Eris is bigger, he's faster, he's stronger. That's going to be a goal. And I don't know if Saparktic's going to be able to recover from that. It's probably going to go to game 3, tied up 1s apiece. Hey, bro, won game number 2. NRG's up 2-0 in game number 2 after they won game 1. Incorrect. Looks like they're going to be walking away with the dub.
You don't have to push the envelope. You're up by 2 games, and right now
Schnauzenheizers struggling a little bit right now versus YWS.
Positioning of this blue side to really come into effect as
unfortunately though, the winner of this game just ends up getting to play against NRG after they win. So like,
defense or fine
is it worth it?
No, they have to be the ones really initiating most of this offense, and from there the counterattack starts to come into full effect for this orange squad. But how those counterattacks will look, we'll all see if this team can really start getting the rest of their team involved into some of these plays.
Okay, realize.
You saw it there.
Tried it over Vexy.
2 teammates back there for Schnauzenheiser.
Trying to sit back, looking for a chance to attack. Here it is. Tivaristo flicks over one.
He wasn't able to really get anything too dangerous.
Nice knock aside there.
Was being put in positions where they're now the ones panicking. They're the ones starting to get into position that they shouldn't have, as Dinks gets a beautiful clear, as Tivar are able to cut this out, but the back and forth action continues to rally here for this orange half. And a good 50. We'll leave that right on the side of the net. And Panda, he's done a good job of getting some key assists back in game number 2 as well as game number 1. They're stopping him here. He has to be a player that you have to continue trying to look at and not allowing him to get too many opportunities. He's that offensive initiator. He's that one man who likes setting up this team for success. And if you can find a way to get himself off this pitch, or more importantly, in a corner where he no longer has any boost.
Kind of back and forth here right now. Oh, that's a drop. Nice shot from Tivaristo.
Catching a beautiful pass. Throws this one down.
Let's do a quick wrap around, see what everyone else is looking like right now. Incorrect one, game number 3. Treehouse up in game number 2. NRG won game number 2. Hey Bro's up currently in game number 3.
To help with the defensive efforts.
You know what? I want to go down here. Boise State just got their first goal in game number 2. Or first, I shouldn't say first goal. It's actually a third goal. But it gives them a lead with a minute left.
I wonder if in the first half of, or all of game 1 and the first half of game 2, if Boise State was just starting to fill out G-Buff. Like I said, people know Boise State. People know their gameplay. We don't know Hazo, Buffy, and G-Man. Maybe Boise State was just using that time to say, what do we need to do to get it past them? It looks like they may have figured that out now, and this might be where
maybe they got to make sure that their defense can hold firm here for another minute.
Maybe
Preston
they're starting to look a little bit
knocked aside by G-Man.
Kablooey!
Kablooey!
Ball right to G-Man before he demos him, and I like this. There you go. Dirtha goes up for the shot, and it's Woozy to try to complete the play, but it's a little bit of a hat trick situation, and the continued onslaught of attacks coming from Boise State.
All right,
G-Buffo. Expected from them.
You figure it's your last fully organized attack in. It's very, very quickly poked away by Boise State.
I mean,
G-Man going to try and turn defense into offense.
Gonna try and push this ball down
the
pitch.
Now they're going to be in real trouble because now they have to actually get it out of the hands of Boise State. They're just playing keep away right now. Hold on, let them cook.
As G-Buff has been better at the 1-2 plays.
GG's. Boise State wins game number 2. It's going to force this one into a rubber match. Hey, bro, Wavy's disgusting.
Yet again gets a goal.
Wavy's just too good, yo.
Honestly, what a great team play.
I think that brings Wavy to 7 goals on the series so far.
That's disgusting.
I think so.
Insane to think about. Yes,
yeah,
because I
that's
remember
insane.
in game 2.
All right, so we got a couple games. It looks like they're done, or maybe they're just in between games here. Schnauzenheizers look like they're about to be taking game number 3 here. URL Esports currently up on NRG in game number 3. Let's see if URL happens to be able to find themselves a win.
They're trying to get back into this game.
Kind of a tough draw to find NRG early.
So that is a big goal there for URL.
Oh, that's
No, it's a tough whiff.
He's looking like a waffle fry out there.
Waffling around.
Just goes right through him.
It's a nice demo.
Kablooey!
Trying to force the issue here. Antics up to Sino.
Nice
Sino,
pass.
though. Stopped by Garrett. Garrett getting back down to the ground. Goes into a dribble. And that play's broken up. After a quickly timed challenge, there's a good mess up there from Miss. Miss landing underneath Antics.
That can be passed up.
NRG.
Oh, they're just going to keep the ball moving.
A little bit.
Looks like
Garrett
URL
has to make
Esports
boost. We'll have to slow
starting
play
to figure
this.
out NRG a little bit, maybe?
Now diving in. Antics easily hitting it out to the corner. Has some space. Antics
Potentially?
for the 50 out to Sino.
Possibly?
Sino up the gut. Garrett all alone.
Easy save for
Trying to
Garrett.
slow the play down and does wonderfully. Getting that ball past 2 defenders, but a pinch will send it right back to NRG's
Oh, this is a
half.
great bounce as well. Ramen already up for it. A nice cutoff from Garrett. Missed to the sidewall, gets another piece of it. Antics is there versus Frosty.
That was a good look. That was a good look. Yo, Ari, appreciate you sharing the
again will be the first one to it.
stream over on TikTok, fam. Hopefully you're having yourself a good Saturday.
Control though.
Missed. Double tap off the ceiling, and that stopped. Garrett.
Bro, URL is doing a good job of really kind of stifling NRG. Of course, as I say that, there's a demo. Nothing there, though. Nice shot from Mist. That was beautiful. Slotted up into the upper corner.
Love the solo play from Miz, just popping it off that corner. I think
Well
he
done.
tried to get the boost, but both players missing it. You just had a nice shot at the net. You had a free shot afterwards.
Yeah, that was a really nice little corner.
And he put that one away.
All right, so NRG's going to be able to tie things up, looking to go for the
Great
sweep.
play right there. You got to appreciate the fundamentals.
I think we're going to stay on this game because all the other games that were like very well within the game were blowouts last time we looked around. Looked like Hey Bro's going to walk away with the sweep in theirs. Schnauzenheizers surprisingly was blowing out YWS after YWS won the first 2.
Mist was the big time goal scorer. He had a few clips
Baking,
on his
baking.
own, even though they ended up not winning that series. Oh, this
Left
is a
up for
great
Garrett.
chance for Garrett. It's going to go for
One
a
touch,
double.
second.
Makes it look routine, but is denied. Frosty on the rebound, pinch pass out. And there's
Oh,
another shot by Garrett.
Ramen.
Denied.
Ramen.
Nice
Showcasing a
D,
defensive
bro.
Masterclass.
That was
Full commit
nice.
Here. Ramen
Oh,
again needs to
kablooey.
get this one out. Frosty still on top of it. Switch to the backboard. Garrett, next one in line. Has ended up getting a 50.
They got a lot of pressure. They're forcing them
Ramen
side to
over to
side
sign
too,
up.
which kind of makes it so they're not really like
Kind of taps
in
at
tight on the
net.
storm,
Frosty
like center of the
gets it last second. I
pitch.
thought maybe there's a chance that was going to find its way in.
They say that's sometimes where you see those openings
Good panic here from NRG.
kind of pop up as far as we're finding a
See him
goal.
Dripping over
Kind of
his
same
other
thing
shoulder
now for
bit, and there's a demo, Garrett.
URL. I thought that demo was going to buy them the
Is it out of
space they
the
needed.
middle?
Now the ball's going the opposite way. Does that just drop
Bad
in?
commit.
Oh,
It just goes
bro.
It's a bad commit from URL. Just both going and both getting beat.
That's tough, man.
Nobody's playing patiently, and they get punished for it.
And now you've given up a lead to NRG with like a
Is that
minute
how
left.
You write it up.
That's tough.
But that is sometimes how it goes. NRG on that play take the lead with only a minute left. URL.
Remember, chat, we're getting
We'll have to
12
pull
teams from our
something
32
out of the hat
competitors
here.
during the
There's a
qualifiers today.
Demo, Frosty
They're
getting
going to be
taken
joining
out
our
by
4
Ramen, but
invited
Garrett will launch
teams
this right back towards net. Missed.
tomorrow.
Can't bump
We'll also be
Antics
live
off the
tomorrow on all
play.
the platforms we're
Now
live right now
Sino
on.
for Ramen, 2v1 situation. Ramen up against Frosty, but Frosty does enough to slow the play down, and Garrett will get the pass out to him.
Oh, my, Miss is still on top of it. He
Oh,
keeps getting it touched. Won't let Frosty play the game.
Damn.
Frosty's like, let me at it.
All right, 30 seconds here for
Give me
URL.
my chance.
Try and keep themselves in the upper bracket. Group B.
Another opportunity for NRG. Frosty with a great first touch. We'll be able to get a second to the backboard. Antics is there to stop it. Only 15
At this
seconds
point,
to go.
NRG just basically playing keep away though.
Garrett.
Hold on.
Can't get
Antics
around
get the
him.
steal.
This is actually a clear to URL once again. Ramen just slams it way high up. Antics
Yeah,
going for a
too
second
much
touch.
power.
He can't get it. And one more final go at it. Nobody here on the right side.
Missed over.
There it is. NRG with the sweep.
Take game number 9.
All right. Let's go here.
Able to break on out. Expect him to come across and find a demo.
Looks like Treehouse has won the first 2 games. We
Bully
checked
off
in with
the
them in
ball,
game
Skippy.
2. They had
Pass
just
one over
taken the
left.
lead against Lotus 8.
Solo play chance. Trying to play it low and can. It's intercepted again, but it's
Oh.
shot through. Not sure if Scribble's meant to make this
Well
touch in
done
the
by
air.
Nightya.
You see it go up high, and he ends up dodging backwards, so it ends up playing it off their own backward. In those circumstances,
Really well
obviously, you
done.
want to keep it high away from the net. Hopefully a little bit of control and over to the corner. So Lotus responds with a minute left.
All right, so Lotus now has a lead, trying to see if they can win their first game of the
Able to
series.
gain back the lead.
I think this is Lotus's main team here.
Skippy shot brought down. Sosa can't
They do have a
find the
couple of
initial, but
squads.
does manage to slow down and get the boost.
Their squad's been
Solo
doing
play
pretty good in
past
some of
one,
the
trying to
like
force a
weeklies and
50.
stuff.
Doesn't even need it
Sosa.
again. It's a huge
Ooh.
error on the defense. And again, all the effort from Lotus completely neutralized.
Ooh.
Knight had the
That one
read,
hurts
but
if you're a Lotus
Sosa
fan.
trying to play for the block and instead doesn't even hit it. $40 seconds to go here, and again, match point for Treehouse as they try to move up in the upper bracket. Seville shot gets bullied off of his secondary touch, and it gets played.
They got to
a
find a
little
way
bit
to get it
awkwardly.
clear here.
Either way, Knight, good recovery.
Otherwise,
able to get the
Treehouse
ball
is going to
first
walk away with the sweep.
as it's played in the corner. And Soft Touch is going to have to just throw this possession away unless you can chase down. Skippy does manage to grab corner boost and sweep on through, trying to find Scribbles.
Nice
But a
pass
little
back
bit
to
of give and
Sosa.
go in front of the net.
No.
It's a good shot on target. Lev is there.
Not today.
Chance to avoid overtime. Figure one last
Yeah, overtime.
play as it's dropped straight down can reveal. Fake it out. He tries to pitch it
Oh,
underneath. It's a little
brother.
bit off target.
Hold on. No. Yeah, overtime. All
But
right.
instead, what could have been now brings it in overtime. Pressure to close this series out.
Sakpartik up big. Looks like they're going to be winning
Can
game number
Lotus 8
3.
stay alive?
G
No, it's
Buffalo's
a
going to be winning game
wide
number
open
3.
net. Scribbles!
Treehouse wins with an easy shot here. 6 seconds into overtime. That's very unfortunate.
Heartbreak for Lotus 8 as they drop to the lower
Bruv.
bracket.
That's tough, man. All right. G Buffalo's about to win. That's going to send that to game 4. Sakpartik just won, so that's going to send that to game 4.
one more effort towards the
Schnauzenheizers
net,
just
as this
walloped
one
on
will fall.
YWS last game.
OT
This
here
game's going to
in a
overtime, tied up
game
0s.
Where Schnauzenheizers upper bracket lives are on the line. You wanted dramatics? You found it. A beautiful save there by Dinks. That just seemed like the game-winning goal. I didn't know Dinks would be able to get back in time, but does exactly what he was needed. Now it's time for T-Var to come in. He's done a great job of clutching up most of this match, and he's going to try to do it himself.
Nice shot by Tivaristo here. That's going to force a game 5.
1-2 sequence.
Wow.
And the fact Diaz got that much power.
And now it's Schnauzenheizers looking for the reverse
sweep.
sweep.
Diaz it out. And that's going to give Schnauzenheizers
Unfortunately, winner of this game faces NRG, so like, it's kind of a tough draw.
Over whatsoever. Not over whatsoever. And this team just moving on forward, knowing that they just have to get the up and ups.
All right, let's go to game 4 between G-Buffo and Boise.
I think everybody kind of realized that and went, wait a second. I mean, no, I believe that, in day 1, the top bracket was, best of 5, lower bracket's always best of 3, even in the phase 1 qualifiers. Runs the same. So, but it doesn't matter. We got everybody back and we're ready to go for game number 4.
Kablooey!
I don't know. I was gonna say the
Yo, Brownie.
come out again here, but
appreciate you following over here on TikTok. Hopefully having some fantastic Saturday. Nice early goal here from G-Man. G-Man's kind of been leading from the front for G-Buffo.
I don't know where Boise is right now. I was gonna say that they should have used that time in between these 2 matches to really just kind of hone in and conceptualize.
I think it's just this match and then the Schnauzenheizers game that isn't finished.
But because they used
at least from our streamed games,
to come back frantically, because that they were unaware that it's a best of 5. I think it might end up being another dub for G-Buff. They're still looking super solid, and as you said before, they're feeling themselves.
Nice shot.
Look at the angle.
Good save, though.
Look at how they're attacking the net. Look at how they're coming together as a team. This is what you want as a team who's trying to compete in a $14,000 tournament.
Yeah, and I just wonder what's the headspace right now of the members of Boise State. Did they maybe think
Boise
it was
won
a best
game
of
1
3
too, didn't they?
We're just kind of like, okay, let's them go next. We'll try and work our way through, on the losers bracket, and then G-Buff comes out and they get the early goal. Like you said, they didn't take the time to get themselves back into the mental headspace. Maybe they thought they were out of it, and
see, Preston had already turned around, but he got that boost from the mid. Now can try and come in with the attack.
Okay,
off the side, looking for Wuzzy.
It doesn't matter. Even the RNG is going to maybe tell Boise State to move on next because they just hit both posts and the ball went out of the net and back into play. They can't even buy themselves a goal right now.
It's really sad to see, but I mean, this happens to teams, right? They have off days. They have days where maybe this is just
it ain't over yet.
Event. I mean, let's be real. When you look at the winners of previous draws,
Dirtho,
it's upper echelon type of talent, and Dirtho and his team definitely have it within them to get up there. But I mean, you have all the invited teams tomorrow they would have to go against, and so maybe this was just a hey, we decided to sign up for this for fun. And that might explain a little bit more.
They didn't sign up for fun. They came out here to win, dog. The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff, like you said, it just seems to be not so much unexplainable, but I would say more like unexpected from the members of Boise State. But I mean, hey, it's still just a 1-goal game. Maybe they're gonna be able to get this turned around. I'm sure if they can get a goal here. And then even like that, it just don't know if he went for the 50 there to try and put it in the back of the net, but Wuzzy was just not there to make the touch on the ball. I mean, he had a wide open net and just misses it. I'm just a little worried about what their headspace is and what their thought process is moving here into game 4.
And that's a hard thing.
Hold on.
Bring that up, and whenever you're competing.
Good job by Wuzzy to get back for Buffy.
And they weren't even able to put a goal on in the last game. We're talking about 4 unanswered goals on your net. And your next game, you have to be at your lowest because you weren't able to put anything on in 5 minutes time. And here we are again. This is almost
we're over halfway there.
What, 8 minutes, 9 minutes of no
shots plus however many minutes they went scoreless in game 2.
That just kind of paints a picture for you.
Yeah, and like I said, I know they got the last goal to go up 3-2 back air.
Ooh.
And Buffy is going to get the
Damn.
second goal in the insurance goal with a minute 39 remaining.
Not looking
there.
good right now.
What a play.
I want to go over to this one because it's a game 5 between YWS and
Game
Schnauzenheizers.
Now, first goal has
Schnauzenheizers
gone
won
to
game 3 and 4, looking
the
to try
Young
and pull
Whippersnapper
off the
squad.
reverse comeback
Every
here.
game so far has been decided on that
Oh, the reverse
first
sweep,
goal.
not the
Whoever
reverse
scored
comeback.
first has won this series, as we saw that happen in the first 4 matches. Young Whippersnappers grabbing the first goal in game 1 and 2.
Young Whoopers
And the opposite
Snackers. You
being
know what?
true for
I can get with it.
Schnauzenheiser
I like the
game 3
name.
and 4.
I dig it.
Let's realize need to get a good save.
Hold on. Nope, it's a bit
Last
high.
second heroics do keep this at 1-0. As Vexy just trying
Hold
to
on,
feed
though.
a teammate.
Tivaristo?
Yeah, now Diaz, you saw him just going for those demos, demos in the back, the bumps there on Panda. They know he is the person to really look out for. As realize, leaving to that corner.
Oh,
And
no.
a full boost.
This is going to be a
in the
counter.
team, gonna go for a 50 as Dink's able to take
Okay,
that
so
for
that go on the
himself.
goal, but they could have if you
As this
because he
back
had
and forth
boost to go
action
the opposite way if he
continues to
wanted
mount with
to.
Some good pressure. Yeah, and Dink's right there taking his
Hold on,
composure.
hold on.
But Diaz
There it
with
is.
the second
Schnauzenheizers
one
punches it in.
shot there by
90 seconds
T-Bar.
left, and we're all tied up
But
at
what
1.
a pinch to start this off.
Nice.
Dings puts it into his corner. Diaz reads it the whole way. And the 1-2 play by the boys in blue and Schnauzenheiser. Yo, Schnauzenheiser.
Hold on.
Knowing that their upper bracket lives are intact.
They
we're
win the
talking about
kickoff.
They were the favorite.
See if they can keep
Young
the pressure down the
Whippersnappers
zone
were the
here.
underdog in
See if they
this
can follow
game,
up
and
1 with 2.
Once they went down to 0-2, they kind of flipped the switch. They said, we're ready.
Kablooey?
And they never looked back. But with 65 seconds remaining, at the end of
That's
the
a
upper bracket,
demo. Oh, Realize gets there just in time.
The demo almost
Now they're trying to see if they can
opening
get this
things
ball
up,
out of their
but wasn't quick
zone.
enough on the shot there. As both these teammates here are in the same position. Dink's unable
45
to get that
seconds here
50,
left,
trying
game
to put it
5.
Right back and dunk it off Diaz's head. And this is where crunch time is. We said it.
Schnauzenheiser's
Diaz
pretty
and
low on
T-Bar
boost
have been
into that
here
last
before.
transition
I'm not
upfield.
too sure for Vexy. But when you have 2 players that have seen themselves be big figures in the Rocket League scene,
No!
you need to really
Ooh.
give them their roses and potentially say they can come back.
Man, that one was close.
Near the net potentially was the game-winning goal here.
Bruh,
Another great goal by
Tivaristo.
T-Bar, who's continue to step up. Yeah, MVP of this game.
Man,
MVP of this series.
big
If Schnauzenheiser
defense.
comes back, you have to give it to T-Bar. He has just been so great to watch. The consistency by him has really come through.
Oh,
Second,
that
no,
was
what a
going
save there.
in. Oh, no. Oh,
What
if
a
you're
save
young
at the last
whippersnappers
couple
here,
seconds of this
you are
game. I thought young
upset.
Whippersnappers were going to just steal this game away, but we're not going to be
The reverse
stolen
sweep
from
still alive for
overtime. And
Schnauzenheizers.
This one, going to try to see who keeps the upper bracket lives and plays the notorious NRG.
Oh.
The energy of new, that is Dink's pushing this right back. Panda looking to try to get his team in a better position. Has been awfully quiet due to his team having him as a main focal point. Yeah, Panda right now. I feel if he just gets himself 1 or 2 looks, he could potentially get away from it. What a beautiful last second save coming in by T-Bar. He has just been the player with the clutch gene in full display. He has it in his veins. The man is ice cold and now trying to move on. Yeah, this is a game where wherever T-Bar goes, this team goes. As Realize, we're talking about him trying to get his best APAC Realize impression. Well, this is where he has to come in and really show out that he's the next GOAT
That's over?
of the scene. And a good job there by Panda. Able to feed a teammate at a small little bump. We've seen that happen slightly here by young
we're fine.
Whippersnappers.
They're fine.
That could be just some of the nerves coming in. You're trying to get to some of these balls quickly. It's a huge momentum booster for them if they can still go through uppers round 1. And we were talking about how they're the underdogs. They don't
Oh, that's a
mind
big
being
one.
the underdogs.
Panda's going
They
to
don't
touch
mind
it.
the doubters.
All right, sent aside to the
They're
corner.
trying to
They
silence
still got
them
control
all.
here, though.
But
Schnauzenheizers.
the old reliable trying to keep this win is Schnauzenheiser, especially if Schnauzenheiser taking up this name. Such great players have played under this name, such as Magic Bear himself. You saw him at the start of this draw kind of come under Schnauzenheiser's name. So they're trying to really keep up the legacy for I wouldn't say org, but just team name in general, community name. As 2 minutes already, almost an entire half of Rocket League to be played here in OT.
Oh, Diaz with a big demo. That's a goal right there.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
what a
Dinks, last
save.
second heroics. Used everything he had for that. And the way the camera held on my angle, I had no idea who was going to be able to get that touch.
I think that was Panda with the save, right?
Corner. Who's still there, but Panda able to steal it. So now 2 players here for Schnauzenheizers in a bad situation. Need to pick up pennies. Pass down. Panda. Panda. Showing his spot.
Bro.
The black and white. Top left corner as Young Whippersnappers takes game number 5 at 2:31.
It was close. It was close. Almost pulled off the reverse sweep for Schnauzenheizers.
Panda,
damn.
we're talking about how he just needed to come alive. He does it here in a huge game where I feel he was the one to really look out for.
All right. Game 4 in overtime here, huh?
Play. A lot of chaos in that past minute and a half of overtime. But perhaps this is where things get interesting, because if you do take a second off, you're going to pay for it. Either way. Here's Turbo in the corner.
Hold on, Sick Partic moving the ball up here. Good job by Eris to slow it down.
Eris is always there positionally, it feels like.
It's a good touch there. It's going to give Saucy control.
Saucy, the quick turn.
Saucy can't get control of it, though, to push it on the target, though. Ends up sailing to the left. Easy drops it down. Eris still has the control.
Eris is up again, launches it over Lion Blaze, but took too much time. And when he lofted it, just allowed him to get back to it. Saucy's musty.
Doing a good job right now.
Ineffective. Neil with the pre-flip, but only had 7.
Sick Partic did a good job being able to get boost back, though, to flip the field. Now it's them looking for the score.
But luckily Easy, even though he was backwards, tapped his head in the play and made a big save. Back out, Saucy. Whip reset once, looking for another one. This one's off the back wall. Lion Blaze holds the shot from Easy.
Oh, we're going to game 5.
Game 5 on the way. Zanil tried the squishy save, and when you're doing that, you're committing to just a straightforward challenge. Maybe it can go a little left or right, but he wasn't able to get right enough to right the ship and get the save on Easy, who just easily knocks that one down to the ground for a bouncer.
That's tough.
And we play on in this series.
Let's see if I can find.
Super cool that I get to see the only
Anno
4-time
gaming
world
spot.
champion tag here in my channel. That's pretty dang cool. And 4 saves from Turbo, by the way. He might be retired, but he still plays.
Looks like their game over there is also done, but we at least have it for
Game 5 we go. Who y'all got? Fit, I love you too. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 57 monsters, so crazy. I love it. I love it. Fit, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you being here, and everybody else who is here as well. This witnesses game number 5 on the
All right,
way.
game 5, chat.
Was what game number 4 gave us. Chark dug deep to keep themselves in this series, to try to keep themselves on the top side of the bracket. But man, it took a battle to get to the spot.
Was this the series? No, the other series when they said where first person who scored one. Oh my goodness.
Eris the 1-0 lead here for Chark. Well, we said after the game 2 win from Chark that they weren't able to ride that
nice
momentum
bump there at
into
the end
next
too.
one to get any kind of offense going. But
Filthy.
this time around, when they win in overtime and an extended one at that in game number 4, they come out and strike first. It's exactly what they needed. Now you got Eris.
Chat, when we're in between games, I will need to go outside and
it made it awkward for him.
check for a package.
That defense, the support, so strong.
I would imagine it's probably gonna be here. If not now, it should be here soon.
Zerbagosa will pull it back down. Maybe just trying to buy his team some time, because there's no real intended target.
Doesn't say it's arrived yet over on good old Amazon. Yo, Juan Casual, appreciate the share of the stream over on TikTok, fam. Much appreciated.
It's Neil way upfield, positionally completely out of it, but he's still able to manage a touch there. And left for Saucy here to the corner. He'll bank it there. teammate wise enough to stay back. There was no real opportunity to jump onto that pass and make any kind of positive.
Gotta see if Suckpartic here can
the other team. So I like that recognition.
find some sort of semblance of offense.
And even when you're in this tight,
Chark's done a pretty good job here of really quieting them.
Like a grinding match, right? It's very tough to play inside.
Like they're making them really have to earn every inch up the field.
To still be making those
Hey, yo.
decisions is definitely a good sign for these.
Double
players.
kablooey.
I say young, but,
Oh,
like, I think Eris might be the youngest one on this team. I don't fact check me on that because I'm not sure, and he's 18 years old. Now 13-year-olds are able to play in RLCS, which is crazy to me, but I digress. You gotta align yourself with the rest of Epic, I guess. But anyways, Eris Turbo Pulse here. Corner goes. Lion Boy's already up. Has a kneel down.
Nice,
there.
a kneel.
And it seemed
good pass from
too
Lion
easy
Blaze
there.
too.
The defense wasn't able to get out to make the challenge here on Zanil after it hit the corner initially. That's just a good read from Lion Blaze.
That's a really nice pass.
You had one member of the defense back on the opposing side, and if you get that read, if you get that touch, you know that you're going to put them in an awkward spot. And if you have the capability of making that read, definitely go
I was just
for it.
thinking about it
So
there, earlier today too. Like, we've gotten so many packages from Amazon this week. It's kind of crazy.
Saucy was putting his own mechanics to the test there as he got a few more touches than expected.
Our mailman's probably starting to ask questions.
Lion Blaze with Turbo Pulsa. The classic Turbo Pulsa doink was able to launch it a little bit further into the Charkin, but not much further than that, since they'll have to go all the way backwards to their own corner at this
I do like to see as far as
because he's upfield. Down Turbo Pulse challenged. It's Eris all the way up to the ceiling to make that read. That's very underestimated read. And launch back out. Lion Blaze is there. Saucy couldn't beat him, but it's off the post twice.
Just off the post, brother. That's tough.
Bounced around a little bit before it just hopped out and wasn't able to finish the rest of it here, and it remains this 1-1 counts. And nobody's surprised. It's been such a close series, minus the one-off situation in game number 3 where it was 5-0, but everything else has been mad close.
Ooh, it's like Party going back to back.
Man.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Zanil tapped it down all easy, didn't really do him favors there with that touch, and I think Eris got distracted with Zanil. Maybe a little low on boost, but was definitely all the way on
Nice
the
shot.
side post, so wasn't able to recover that much room. But that all started from the missed touch from Easy that just left it on a platter for the rest of Supartic to come around and do what they do best, which is find ways to score.
Kablooey? Wow. And now Supartic's going to win that one. Have they started any of the other games yet or no? They have started some of the other games yet. They are starting to.
What do I speak, chat?
All right. G Buffo versus Hey Bro.
At the start, Hey Bro started to get things going, but they adapted really quickly. They can keep that up, then they might be in for a swift series.
Possibly, and one thing that I noticed in those post-screen stats was that Hazel had 6 shots. Hebro had 7 total, so their offense definitely seems to be lacking, or at least not getting balls on net like they should be. So that would be one area
Balls
that I want to
on
see
net.
Hebro step it up. Just put
Got
balls
him.
on net, get those shot credits in. Even if you're not scoring, you're building that.
Oh, this is already
pressure.
game 2 of
Because
this
right now,
series.
G Buffo has the momentum like a
Really?
charging Buffalo.
Ooh, Buffy, awkward play off the wall. Somehow, G Buffo still gets the better of it. Buffy running all the way down into the net, nearly striking.
So they've been
that
starting
ball
some of these
just
second round
right to
games
score.
already.
They miss
It's
out
like you can't
by
blame them,
just
you know, they're
an
like-
inch or two. Hey, bro, now in control, booting that ball towards the blue net.
Remember,
but
winner
G
of this
Buffo
game
keeping it
gets
out for
a
now.
spot, one of the 12 spots.
Ooh, but Creams picks this one up, pops it high.
A lot of these next games we're gonna be seeing.
Chase that one down himself, so he lets it go. And it's going to be a lot of contesting on that
I
side
believe
wall
all
there.
of the
You
winners
really
bracket
want
games are gonna
to see the
be-
ball, and I always
Or
like
sorry,
to see
upper
the
bracket
early
game, winner
offensive
bracket,
challenges
whatever,
going down.
are gonna
You
be
know, pressure the
broadcasted this
team
next
in
round,
their
I'm pretty
zone
sure.
As soon as they get the ball, so that way they can't set up the plays. And it right now, it seems like G Buffo are doing a great job of setting up their
It's
own
looking
plays.
like this Hey
And
Bro
Hey
squad's
Bro,
going to be getting picked
they
up by
seem to be
TSM.
relying
Nice
more
shot
on
from
a little
Creams.
extra- little bit of skill.
Damn, good save
I
by
pushed that
G-Man.
so hard, but that's okay.
Another shot on target. Barely saved away his creams. And they're going to follow it a little bit further down. Off the backboard, no one there to finish. Hazo clears it out. Perfect timing. One more reset from G-Man. Looks to set it up for Buffy. Another shot too far wide. The big post does it yet again. And now I think it's Habro paying them off.
All right, hold on.
Either way,
G
the
Buffo
post
still in the
is
zone, though.
MVP. There's no other doubt in this series. No one else even comes close in the amount of saves or clutch moments that these posts have had. And now G-Man, backboard, trying to transition this one out. Does get it past one, but Creams is there. He should look to cut and rotate.
Damn,
for it.
Schnauzenheizers just
Nice.
lost to
And
Young
he
Whippersnappers
has, I believe that was Hockey
in overtime.
Oh no, that was Wavy there.
NRG up
But you can
big.
see Hero trying to
Pirates
set
on a
some
boat
plays
up big as well
Trying to find
in their
some
games.
ways to connect. But G Buffo are just taking away their passing lanes. They're challenging in the air. And it does feel like Habro aren't firing on all cylinders yet. Like their engines aren't quite warmed up to where they should be.
Oh, lower
This
bracket
was
games are
where
going on
Execute
already
was
too, huh?
struggling in the first series of the day. G Buffo is doing everything right against Habro. You have to play constrictive, have to shut down those passing lanes, and Execute was having a really hard time doing that in the first series of the day. G Buffo is playing that really well. Habro's not getting any.
Clovarity won their upper bracket game though.
And I mean, we're 3 minutes in. We have not scored yet. G Buffo has arguably been the better team
Big
throughout
Birds
this game.
3.0.
I
That's
believe
funny.
the shots are pretty similar, but I think it's more
let's hope
about the
not.
consistency
Wow. G
as
Buffo
well
takes
as
the lead.
just the persistency and proficient from G Buffo. Every single drive, they made something happen, whether it was a close shot or whether it was a goal like that one. G Buffo had a little bit more.
Is Habro really going to go to
precision
the
and a
lower
little bit more bang
bracket,
for
huh?
buck on
I mean,
those
we're
rallies.
still obviously got some time
And
to
it pays
go,
off.
but
Yeah, their fuel economy right now is a lot better than Habro. Bang for buck.
Exactly.
Whatever analogy you want to use, G Buffo are just the more efficient team. But I have to give credit to Habro where they have stemmed a lot of the bleeding that they had in the first game, because G Buffo only has one goal. At this point in game one, they were at 2 goals. G Buffo was working towards their 3rd goal, so the game state is different, but G Buffo still seems to be in control of it overall. And while this hasn't been an overly physical game, there's been enough disruptor bumps coming out of G Buffo that it has actually made an impact, which has been great to see. And it definitely feels like, hey, bro, they got to step it up. But that's going to be a double touch off the wall with Wavy finishing it. And
come on, hey,
there
bro.
we go. Another tied game right around that 1 minute mark.
So difficult to keep Creams and Wavy out forever, though. Eventually, they're going to get an open net. And they're going to take as much as they can with said open net. Point in movement right there from Habro. Ties this game up. 1 minute to go. G Buffo had a fantastic start. If they can finish this out, this is going to be their game. And take this in a 2-0 lead going into the match point. But hey, bro, it took them a while to get themselves under their feet, or rather than feet under themselves.
Oh, hold on.
But they're there.
Oh, ooh, right. Hazel
I was looking for the
great
demo,
save
couldn't get it.
there. Trying to
Ball left
transition
off
in,
for
and I think what
Hockey.
happened was that G Buffo got the goal head lead. and then
Hockey
they
was
took
looking
a
to try and see if he
drop
can hit back
just
to
a moment,
Wavy.
giving Hey Bro the space needed to get that tying goal. So G Buffo, they really need to keep the pressure on, and they're starting to do that again because we're seeing Hey Bro constantly clumped as 3. Their spacing, their triangle is very, very small compared to what G Buffo is. So G Buffo has the pitch to work with. And it looks like here in game 2, we will be going to an overtime unless they can finish this one. But I don't
Hold on,
think
pass up the field.
they can, but
Creams.
somehow the ball stays in the air. Creams trying to look for
Oh,
something.
it was
There
looking
is.
for
It's the
Wavy.
pitch. Game 2 overtime.
All right, let's
G
take a quick
Tucker, who wins
score
it
look.
right here, right now. Prediction.
It's so hard because this team has been so good at different points in this game. First half was all G Buffo. Second half was more of a balanced side. So it's looking like either team could take it very realistically. I'm honestly expecting a pretty long overtime, maybe 2-3 minutes. I'm not going to predict a team because I don't want to be wrong, but I
Oh,
think that
come
this
on,
overtime's gonna
Tucker.
last quite a
Tucker
while.
always does
So
that
strap
shit.
in.
Well, you do know how to strap in
Make a
because
pick.
you are a trucker. You know how
I
to
am a
steer your
trucker.
loads after all. And so this overtime is looking to deliver, and that's a great save by Creams, but a better shot by Hazel there to get that pressure. And G Buffo definitely, I would say, striking first while the iron is
All right, come on, Wavy,
still
second
smoldering
touch.
for them, because Hebro did take some of that heat away. But overall, we're nearing that 1 minute mark, and it does seem like G Buffo, they are in control of this game. But I think,
all right, move the ball forward a little bit here
Hebro,
from
if
Hockey.
they get any sort of
Wavy gets
passing lane,
control.
they will definitely
Good pre-jump
overtake
from
G
G-Man. Moves the ball forward. Creams has got to find a way to hit this thing towards the side, which he
Needs to be
does.
hit. Is that ball? Thankfully, Creams gets it done.
Wow.
He's gonna be the one to score,
Damn.
and G Buffo will take game 2 as well. Beautiful shot, slammed down like volleyball, and all 3 players on that net can't save it away. It's gonna be G Buffo taking it to match point.
Jump. Next with the last defender, makes it nice and open. So carrying on the momentum they had from last series, where they had to win 3 in a row to stay alive before dropping on that lower bracket. His touch on the back wall. Plenty to follow through as Astro going to pinch that down on the sideline. Recovers well, but low boost going to cause a
I feel
retreat.
like I smell something.
As it looks like the offense, high flying from Vibrance, able to respond well. A little bit of mistake on the defense there.
Man, it does not smell like that.
Again, rotating back. Cosmic can't quite get a nose on it, so that double touch played across. Delete it. Well done. Impressive challenges from Oath as he parks the bus underneath, manages to deny that 100 boost.
I can't tell what it is.
Fifi's lagging. We need to go back to lobby.
Why would we go back to a lobby halfway through a game?
They're still playing, but like we need to go back to lobby. If Fifi's lagging.
If Fifi don't want to play, or if he wants to keep playing, let Fifi keep playing. The fuck? NRG up 3-0 over Young Whippersnappers. Chaos up over Chark right now. I want to go back to this game, man. I know we've been on this game quite a bit, but I'm a big Hebro fan. Y'all have to deal with it.
But it's been close.
And we need to see the boys turn this around.
Relax for a second.
No, G Buffo is making sure that they're on their toes for a 100% of this game, which is the way to beat Hebro. They're not a perfect Rocket League team. They are one of the best in North America at the moment, but they are not perfect, and it shows that G Buffo knows how to beat them, as they've done it for game 1 and game 2.
I think
They're
G
trailing
Buffo
right
just
now
kind of
in
found
game 3,
like a
but I mean, they got a lot of buffer.
little mode that works for them, you
Creams
know?
looks to
Oh,
double up on the lead. They're gonna do it.
Creams.
And G Buffo is now starting to think, do we really know what we're doing? Because Hebro is starting to cook. They're starting to really warm up.
That's tough.
And Hebro is looking like they've looked the entire offseason, and they're looking like they looked in Series 1.
To be honest, even after watching that replay, I'm not sure how Creams played that ball. It looked like he was going to go.
Nice to see teams come up with an answer for things back and forth. This lead seems to be going. It's in favor right now of Rah. So maybe we'll
Rah,
see
rah,
them
rah.
take the lead of this one. But 5 up, that demo to Wella slows them down. Wellis is somebody you probably will hear a lot about. Guy challenges early and knows how to get the ball around opponents, but surprisingly that goes to 5 up. Helps put this little attack for Pirates on a Boat get started. both teams really starting to slow down how
Yeah?
they're playing.
Are you
and we
good?
start to see more control come out.
Oh, because I came out, it smelled.
Yeah, it's seen more control by both of these teams, but it's something that I was getting
I had
a
this
little
weird
worried about.
smell that's in here. I thought it smelled like one of the cat shit, like not in
Did he
the.
get back down to make that save
like,
to
box.
keep his team up by 1? That is
I can't
just
say- I don't know.
crazy. Toasty though,
Nice
comes
shot.
out and gets the double off the back of the wall, and it's 2-2 at 2:02. We're seeing twos and doubles all over the place.
Someone take a picture of this moment. This moment needs to be framed for them.
Like it
Privates on a
smells
boat,
in here, like back like
again,
when we
textbook
had
Rocket League, attacked
the
the net
one
over and over and over. And then it came down to literally
Ritter box behind me.
mechanics
That's why I was
being
curious.
what did the job for them. And this is a typical NA move, right? It was mechanic after mechanic, and they finally got that goal in.
I don't see
and
it in here.
Must have felt
It's not in
really
our
good
room. It's not in the
to get
hallway.
it past the defenders when you have Drewy, Wellis, and Monster constantly trying to get in the way
Max is
of
back
these
here.
touches.
But
Really nice to see them tie things up here.
Yeah, 1:30 remaining here in the match here.
But it's all
like
good.
I said, could Pirates on a Boat fight their way back? You know, and they were able to do so. And
yeah,
again, a
but
little
like
bit of
when
bumps,
I
a
was
little bit of
first looking
aggression,
around,
some
she
boost
was
steals,
just
and
on the
whatever
other
else.
side of
And
the.
Roar trying to take the page out of their own book by getting a demo on Pirates on a Boat. And it'll allow them
the
to get
thing
a
over
clear
here.
and possibly a shot on goal, but Toasty is able to just get his nose up in time. Maybe not the touch that 5UP was looking for, but we're starting to see a little bit of boost coming in, and not so much demos coming in by Pirates on a Boat, but I'm noticing that just a lot of bumps by them, just trying to throw the players out of position. And with 1 minute left, Pirates on a Boat is really starting to get aggressive on the orange half.
Nice
of the
drop
pitch.
down for 5UP. Oh my
They're
god!
getting aggressive and it's working. I mean, but when have we
Nice
not
pass
seen them
from
be
Toasty.
aggressive? Toasty gets
With
it
the
past Drewy,
dime.
throws it past Monster,
And then a great shot,
and
too.
5UP
Wow.
is able to get it past the two defenders left in the net. Finally have their first lead here in game 2, but still hope that we go into overtime.
I want to see 5 games all go into overtime.
I agree.
Drewy is trying to answer that, almost puts it in the back of the net, and Drewy once again, I mean, that's a man on a mission right there.
Like the aggression coming from both of them, but it's about their touches. You look at how their touches are going, and you gotta make sure you don't keep giving it away to the defenders, right? So, and then they become the players pushing towards your net. That 50 goes center.
All right, let's say Pirates on a Boat are gonna win this. Let's take a quick look around on those
It was clear it was
scores.
going center, and it could have been another goal for them. Would have been a tie.
One last chance.
Why is
here
this
by
one still not
coming down? That's going to
doing
be cut off
anything?
by Andy. Is he just going to ground it or try to keep it up? Gets one, gets two, places it
I'm so
right
confused.
there by the boot.
All right, so Spartic currently playing in game number 1 versus Incorrect. They're tied up at 1 apiece.
All over again. So looks like they got a little bit of a warm up and now they're back into it. So
Lead XD versus Vibrance.
happy all the guys are on the same page and no complications, no frustrations from either side. Good infield pass, shot on target.
This is the game that got restarted because the lobby went to poop.
Oh, to the ball. No, he meets it well though. Speedy as can be. As over the top of one and bullied away. Can't follow through. So flip reset past one. Astro takes a little bit of
Nice
a
shot.
brain check and plays it across. Vibrance with space, looking good. And Cosmic with a solid flip reset to get past Oath, and then Adam
That's a
who's
good pass,
actually
too.
facing backwards either way.
Really good play by Vibrance there.
Isolated and in a bad position.
All right, so Hey Bro officially win game number 3. Chaos is up in their
Another
best
game.
of 3 up here.
This is game 1. Again,
So
as
that's a
reminder
lower
for
bracket
everybody.
game.
Great save by
Still
Elvis
don't understand what's
Cosmic
going
comes
on with
through.
these two down here.
Reminder for everyone, Fifi had an issue. So we are playing this as if it's game 1, completely neutralized. So technically it's 1-1, but same as what it was before. So again, the scoreboard is completely accurate. Whatever the scoreboard says is accurate for y'all. Don't worry about anything else. So it's
We wouldn't have been
2-2.
worried about anything else if
Now
you didn't tell us
3-2.
to.
Vibrance lead in game 1. Good bump play by Fifi as well.
I still don't know
Adams
what's going on with
getting
these
blown
down with
that
these two down here. Qualifier just went up in their game though, it looks like.
Good response here from Vibrant, especially after conceding that kickoff goal right out of the gate. Gonna have to be an aggressive challenge. That when he pinches, it's actually gonna be off the sidewall and in a dangerous spot. So having to hurry back, working cross field, a little bit of give and go. But a big defensive clear from Fifi, able to bail them out of trouble. He's still in the air and just almost gets it. Powerful flick cross one. Again, Cosmic bailing them out of the defense, but now it's up to Knight. Can he pass it back down? No. Good defensive play.
Good read.
On the orange half as they find themselves under threat. In the midfield, and an awkward redirect actually goes the wrong direction.
Good job by Fifi to get control here. Still has the ball in the corner. Can't get past the second defender though.
They play it downfield and into the corner. Ball through the demo, delayed touch, trying to play it away. A bit of a pre-jump, a little overzealous there actually from Knight. As they try to find a good opportunity, can't quite connect. For some reason, Astro pre-jumping that. He's already up, disrupting the play. As it settles into the corner, another challenge. But so far, both teams just kind of fighting for that opportunity. It's actually been mistakes that have been the real catalyst for goals outside of that flip reset from Cosmic.
Nice little shot on the goal, but there's not much like butt behind that, right? Not much ass on that shot at all. The lead XD needs to find some way to get out of their defensive zone here, though. Vibrant's doing a good job putting a lot of pressure.
Through deny that midfield boost. Potential to set up here from Vibrance, as it looks like they've really found their footing. Again, as a reminder,
they are not allowing for this ball to get past half.
Vibrance was actually down 0-2 in their previous series against one of the open qualifier teams by the name of Bald, and had a reverse sweep their way. Cosmic came in and was just like, yeah, it was a little dicey. But glad to see that they've settled in.
All right, Oath with the hit up.
Solo play off the ceiling, turns it into a flip reset. Astro feeling it today. The defense holds on. It's a good redirect. Doesn't matter.
Nice shot. Fifi's there, though.
And played up high. Cosmic should be able to solo play this one down. Extends it with a flip reset. Can he get it past another? It's a shot on target.
Close. Good job by Knight getting back on that, though.
To sweep on through, make a save. Touch. Played aggressively, trying to pair it with the demo. Comfortable flick. And another boost tonight in the corner. Sweeping through. Fifi going to move up on this one. Can't quite connect.
It's been a long kind of back and forth with like no team. I mean, we saw a little bit there where Vibrance was threatening down the zone, but it wasn't too long. It's kind of just been this back and forth right around that middle third of the field for the most part.
Chances it comes across
a little bit on one side and the other.
Aggressive challenge. Unless they can bring it to the full length of the field.
Nope.
But based upon the
all right, Vibrance wins game one.
Very urgent.
Left in the clock. G Buffy.
All right, come on, hey, bro. We gotta figure things out here.
The game in their control. They're playing it well. They're consistently challenging Hey Bro early on and pretty quickly as well. It does seem like Hey Bro seems a little scattered. But Hey Bro, they just had a monstrous Game 3 performance, and then they looked like they looked like Simba, you know, a weak lion. They got a little bit of a roar, but no bite. What happened?
Hockey keeps it out of the center line, which is where you need to keep it when you're on your defense. If your ball's in the center line, push it off to the corner. You cannot get scored on when the ball's in that corner.
Can't get it over Hazo.
It forces them to make another touch. Good.
They still got time though. 75 seconds here.
Now they start to turn it on to the other way. Buffy,
they got to make sure they limit the amount of time they spend in their defensive half though.
It's beaten away. Hey Bro, not letting them get any.
They're not really a team that scores off of the counter attack.
One more shot from Buffy.
Okay, Wavy should be able to help him out a little bit with the space. Buffy's gonna return back with one though.
Within arm's reach, and now Hey Bro has an attempt to push it back down.
I touched on the physicality earlier in the series, and there we see
50 seconds here.
Examples. You just demo the person.
Nice pass off to Wavy.
Prevent the shot, prevent the goal, And
Good job by Buffy, but that knocks it right over to Creams. Creams with the shot on the goal. Haas is going to send it aside. 35 seconds.
Back in their possession for a little bit, but either way, it's the final 30 seconds on the clock here in Game 4. It is serious point for G Buffo right now, but it's only a 1-goal game. And so, hey, bro, I know.
I think G Buffo is about to take this. Hold on.
The spare, the jack, the tire wrench, and even the kitchen sink, because they're going to throw everything they have at G Buffo right now to finish this game out. But G Buffo, they've been solid all around, and they have the ball.
Yeah, ball just continues to be forward.
J-Man just popping it up in that corner, killing time, and now that's Buff.
GG's.
Yeah, Buffy with a shot.
Hey, bro's going to have to go to the lower bracket,
They
huh?
just need the ball to hit the pitch, and there it is.
That's something I didn't see.
They take the
That's
series
wild.
off of Hey Bro.
All right.
Whoa.
Game number 4 in Chaos versus Shark down here. Like Rocket Star is having some technical difficulties. Partic cook game number 1. Boulevard versus Sup looks like it's finally back up and running. Young Whippersnapper is actually taking the game from NRG here.
Boost for Eris. Pass over to Saucy. Heads to the back wall. But Chaos has yet to make a defensive error.
So this is a lower bracket game. This is a best of 3. Which means this is a win and go home situation for both of these squads.
Had his back to the play. Fortunately.
Shark we saw was able to
Shark.
Go almost the distance in their first round game, and then unfortunately fell just a little bit short.
Bit of pressure. Doesn't turn into any kind of
Neither team's been able to really do much as far as for right now.
Especially none in the blue goal. But it's not allowing Chaos to play any kind of offense.
I would feel like Shark should win
Or
this.
did pick up 100 right there.
But it's always about vibes. Well, it's not
good
always
secure
about
in the
vibes, but
corner
it's a lot
boost.
about vibes, right? Especially in a situation like this. If you're playing tight
Pass
because
out.
you're worried about you lost your
Losing
last
one
series,
another to
plus
break
you
out
got
for
what's going
Chaos
on
now.
now,
Follow up good.
you're in trouble.
It's good enough.
You know what I mean?
Gives Chaos a chance in offense. Which they're going to keep going. Oh, I like this. Polar's gone low. That's all 3 gone. Easy does
Now
get
it's going
back
the opposite
quickly,
way, though.
and now everyone's gone.
There it is. Sharks got themselves a goal. Big.
Chaos's net's open.
Let's look at some of the other games, see what we got going on. Looks like Boulevard's up 2-0 in their upper bracket series against Sup. That one took a while to start. That's interesting.
Aggressive kickoff.
Vibrant's
Then
currently
the
playing
win in
against
the
Deleted
demo.
XD.
Here, see what Deleted can do with it. Good challenge into the corner. Oath there first. It's Cosmic. Lay that one over to Fifi, who just pops it high, forces Knight up, does not connect. So another high pop into the midfield. This ball probably going to just settle there.
Quite a
Happy
few
with
of these
Astra's
teams we
positioning
see
as
in
well.
the
Rather than going an aggressive challenge, he decides to give it a
some
little
of the
bit
weekly
space.
stuff. Like Deleted XD, man, they're a
So
really
it
good group
falls
too.
flat. Nobody in the midfield here, just going to have to look for a demo.
We
Does
saw Lotus
connect, shot
Esports.
on
I think they're
target,
going to
a
the
little bit
lower
wide up to
bracket.
Adam as he plays it to
Over on the B
outside.
bracket side.
But
That's also a
traffic
really cool group.
controlled well by Fifi. Primarily a defensive player sitting on that back line. Love it when Fifi actually moves up. Quite the nuisance, if I'm being honest. Again, these crossfield plays have been pretty
Put
solid for
myself
Deleted. They do a
offline.
really
I
good
just realized
job
those were popping up in the corner. That's my fault, champ.
of working the field. A lot of these touches, you know, moving across field and playing it around players. Not easy to do as players have gotten so much better at addressing the issue of getting up quick and often. You know, Astro has put that on display quite a few times, actually, this series already. A good pinch. Shot not on target. It makes it an easy save, but Knight able to get to it first before Cosmic. A secondary touch.
Like the players from Vibrant
Recovery,
sound
though,
familiar.
by
But
Astro. Anything to
well, I
get a
guess
buy
Cosmic
on
I
it
know,
as
obviously.
multiple shots come in.
Who,
Looks
I don't
like
know who
Deleted
Fifi
has
is.
found some comfort, but doesn't matter. Cosmic again.
I feel like
Double
I
save
should. I
from
just I
him.
can't remember what roster
But
they were
for
on
how
last
long,
season.
low boost. Hopefully Fifi can secure this corner. Pinches the midfield. Another shot. Top right. Great placement. Just have to sit behind it. A beautiful play there from Cosmic. as they slow
Dude,
down.
deleted
and they
XD's
are
been
able to
banging
secure
on the
a move,
doorstep,
so
bro. You feel like if you let
despite all that
Vibrance go the other way with
offense,
it,
Vibrance
especially if
able to break
Vibrance
on out
ends up finding the back of the net,
before they
you're in
potentially
trouble.
deal with
Good
yet
demo by
another
Oath.
onslaught
That buys
here.
them space. They have 3v2 here.
Deleted has
Nah.
been very much so ramping up the aggression.
Instead,
no
Fifi came right back in
channel,
off
leaves a lot of space,
respawn,
and
was able to
double
get the
touch
save,
makes
which
it
is pretty
awkward.
big.
No, Astral off the back end of the car, still on the back wall. How many shots is it going to take?
Bro, deleted XD continues peppering the net, dog.
As a massive clear from Adam. We've seen this happen before where a team so
All right.
much
Goes to
offense,
overtime.
and then all it takes
Let's
is
do a
one
quick
zone.
look around real
Vibrance
quick while we're going in. Young
able to hold
Whippersnapper's
on, a
up
chance to
on...
put them up on match point. I think they're happy to be in this.
So Hey Bro
overtime
must
after
have
all that
lost.
offense they went up against. But can Deleted get right back to it?
I don't understand. That has deleted
Multiple players
XD.
coming
Oh,
in. It's a little bit
Exile
awkward,
versus
double
Hey
commit.
Bro.
It's up to Astor now. He's been absolutely stellar on the defensive half, but even better when he moves upfield to apply pressure. To commit, Oath can't find the touch, but doesn't matter. Knight's there.
I think some of the
He's
streams
able to fall back on it. Can he get the plate? No.
on
Thrown into the
different
midfield. Nobody there.
delays.
Adam
They have
Burns
to
on
be.
it.
It's like Hey Bro just got done on the other
stream
stream.
as well, but the challenge won by Adam. He is able to secure his own boost in the corner. So push comes to shove. We should see Vibrance with plenty of space and control. Starting to see.
And it would be kind of cool though if deleted XD.
Soft touch. It's an own goal. Forced
Damn.
error.
Never mind. Caster's curse,
Oh,
naturally.
You hate to see it.
As soon as I was going to say, if they were to be able to find themselves some way to have two teams go through.
Play it to the corner.
It's all right, though. They still have time to turn things around, potentially.
You two to shut down the passes. It's going to be the name of the game for Exile here as they look for it
Oh,
done
yeah.
on the goal line.
This game's already
Ulti
going.
denied,
That's
courtesy of
wild.
Hey Bro Hawk from the skies. One left to back.
I still don't know what's going on with Godspeed down here.
Gonna have the boost stolen from Real
No
Life as
idea.
well.
Let's see if
But
NRG can
Garrett
pull back
here.
the dub against, or pull back this game versus
Garrett
Young Whippersnappers.
Off the ceiling, Frosty's such a low
The
boost.
Whippersnappers.
Picking up a few small pads, gets beat on that play because of it. Missed. Also slowing down. Back to Garrett. Garrett trying to get an outlet pass, but nobody's there. Boost troubles again for NRG late. Clear across the box. Frosty will have full boost to work with here. Has Garrett in the middle as well.
Last second heroics for
There's a
NRG.
foot reset pass.
Nope.
Tips back, missed. Cheated up a little bit too far.
Frosty.
Kept up by
Last
Frosty.
second.
Frosty though. Will he be able to get back down to the ground?
Oh,
No, he will
imagine
not.
he
Young
gets under
Whippersnappers
that,
take
though.
game 4 and now
Damn.
force game 5.
Forcing a game 5.
Potentially
Reverse sweep
sweeping
territory.
NRG with just one more game win, which
Huh. Who would have thought it? Not me. Let's go to game 3 down here. Incorrect versus Sekpartik.
Quite frankly, that they've missed that opportunity altogether, where it's been very close, but not exactly where it needs to go. And maybe that's just like some time off they've taken. I don't know if they've scrimmed a whole lot. I know Kinsey's out of town, so that doesn't help. But yeah, we're so used to seeing him, but those two specifically, do wonderful things in CRL and hook up on those passes pretty consistently. So just a little bit surprised I haven't seen that as accurate as it could be today. And that's allowed an open door here for Incorrect to win game number 2.
Allows Sekpartik to keep the ball in the zone, though. Good bump.
And a defensive struggle that is game number 3.
It's hit that point where teams are playing a little bit more conservative, it seems.
Was waiting for. Back down, Angel shot. Take him, Turbo Bolsa with a great read. Able to get to that instantly.
Kablooey!
At basically 0 seconds to make an adjustment and did just that. Now Tool Flip reset. Lion Blaze will shut down this one. Over the other side, now Flitz will launch it back to Angel.
Nice
and hard
shot.
work pays off. 2-0 now for Incorrect. The defense of Supartic didn't make it easy, but Incorrect was up for the challenge and just forced it back and forth until they were able to find the back of the nets and make it 2-0. This team, loving life right now. community casters are going on and on. I think as Lawler specifically said, man, this incorrect roster is phenomenal. It's got so much talent. He's
Let me
right.
check some real quick while it's plays.
Just the endless amount of pressure, so difficult. Doesn't matter how great your defense is. And you never want to leave yourself constantly on the defensive end, having to make highlight reel save after highlight reel save. You shouldn't have to do that if your offense is functioning as good as it can be. And it all goes back to what I was saying earlier, where you want to be able to capitalize on some of these early chances. But we saw it in the first series. We'll see if they can get back to it here. Partic finds themselves in a hole here. A lot of time left in this game, but if it continues the way it has
Okay, that's what I thought.
it
Okay.
will be the first time that they've trailed in a series all day long. Let's see if they can erase that from a possibility here. Turbo pulls it all the way up.
Little shot on the target. So Partic's got to find some way to put something together here if they're going to want to win game 3. Their offense has kind of been quiet.
Just trying to foot forward, trying to get some positive momentum going here as far as position goes. They haven't seen a whole lot of
5 shots.
challenges. Not that they
None of
have
them
to,
been
they've gotten this too
crazy,
early.
like,
They'd like to see
threatening.
a little bit more to make them feel a little bit stronger. Their play that's back out the middle. That's be careful. Turbo pulls it.
That one sails just a bit wide.
Shot, but it was off the mark, and now Tool to challenge this one. Angel looks for that second touch, kills it to the corner. Now we'll kill it for Blitz.
Yeah, they just need to play keep away from Partic here.
Well.
The math ain't mathin'.
As he'll shut that one down
Incorrect
too.
wins the rubber
Just
match.
kill as much time as they need. That extra touch will solidify.
Boulevard
here.
currently up in game number 2.
We'll take the series lead
Looks like
and
Hey
match
Bro is
one.
about to
It's
win against
Partic.
Deleted XD Exiled. Young Whippersnappers currently up in game number 5 for the reverse sweep against NRG.
Backward pass to himself. Garrett going for the double.
Wow.
And he didn't have the boost for the double. However, Miss did have a look on net. Good scoring chance here for NRG, but they walk away empty-handed.
I love the defensive touches from Frosty. Each time it seems like he gets the ball so high up. Keeps getting around young Whippersnappers. He goes high again. This one goes straight down off the 50. Garrett will be here. Ball is killed in the corner. 2 players from Whippersnappers in the corner there, and here comes Mist.
Wow. Well done from Mist.
America says rotate out after I just challenge. No, I don't have quit in me. Passes that ball out mid. And nobody other than the French fry there to dunk it home.
We love the French fry.
I don't have quit in me. That's what he's saying. I don't got a dang ounce of it. I don't got a gram. Not a single gram.
No
of
quit. No quit. He's always
Nice
there. He's
shot.
always gaming. Well, that's a great touch from Panda.
Frosty.
And he gets another one. I thought the first one would have been enough. Frosty still found the angle. Energy. Creating some pressure. Frosty has to bail off of it. Dinks. It's the 50 on Garrett. We'll be able to get a clear here. Is anybody from Young Whippersnappers on this ball? Missed, able to get a touch. Looks like he's going for some bumps, some boost steals. He's trying to be a nuisance on the offensive end. Now he'll be here, ready and waiting mid for this touch.
Missed. The ball close. Huge flick. Realize. Caught out a bit. Missed. Was hoping to get a corner boost steal. There it spawns now. Panda able to secure it. Young Whippersnappers on the counterattack. All in the hands of Frosty,
While you're
though.
down there, can you check the
Frosty
front?
going for a 50.
Thanks, looking
Over to
good.
the corner. Frosty staying behind it. Trying to get a bump on Panda, but Panda navigates it nicely. However, he's stopped by Garrett. He gets another touch on the ball, but Dinks will clear it wide.
Let's see if
Missed
our
back out to
packages
the
have
middle.
come.
Double
Our
commit
package
from Young
goes.
Whippersnappers. Realized first
Oh.
there. And Frosty will have to play it back off his own backboard. Demo attempt. You can see Garrett having to jump over that demo
It's a
attempt.
great dodge. We know
30
Young
seconds
Whippersnappers
left.
are no
Young Whippersnappers
strangers
have a chance.
to long OTs. Game 5 OTs. They just did it in the last round.
They did, and they won. Will this
Oh.
one make it to OT? Or Or will one of these
Hold
teams
on.
win in regulation? Garrett, the boom over to Frosty. Frosty up on the ball. Chance to solo play it. Gets a foot reset. Launches towards net. Realize hits it out to the corner. Boost steal for Frosty.
Hold on.
And there's a demo from behind from Garrett. This could be
Can
a
Dinks
chance.
get up
Frosty
there?
Up, gets the challenge on Dinks,
bounce.
and it bounces again.
No
Chance
way.
for
Here
his
comes
10.
No way.
There's two
Oh.
players there for the save. So fair enough.
All right,
Good shot, but
overtime.
Here we are. Game 5 OT.
Golden goal.
It's not an elimination round. If,
One of
either
these teams
lose,
punches
they
their
have another
ticket to
chance
the
in
main
lowers,
event.
but a win here
Other one
will
goes to lower
qualify
bracket.
them for main event tomorrow.
Chad, don't forget whatever platform you're watching this on. We're also be live again tomorrow
Frosty trying to possess it.
for the main
Hit
event.
hard
I
over
think it
Dinks'
starts
head,
around the
actually
same
into the
time, 3
1v1
o'clock.
Situation. Frosty
Dribble cringe.
with the musty pass. It's tipped. Oh,
Wow.
what a tip there to prevent the follow-up shot.
Oh!
And now
Oh!
it's going to be saved by Frosty. End-to-end action. Oh my gosh. Life flashing before both teams' eyes.
Dinks.
He has a flip.
Oh, bro,
this
if he
is
got
right
that
into
past
Garrett,
Garrett, he has a
too.
wide open net.
That was an opportunity for Dinks to get that over him. Another great save here. Frosty getting the 50. This one's high.
Dinks trying to keep it alive.
Cause Dinks a little bit of
Dinks
trouble. This
passes
pass to the left
to
side is
Realize.
so good. Realize won't be able to get the angle.
Garrett didn't land any of those bump attempts.
Big clear, though. Gets it going down the other side of the field.
And now in the air is Realize to a flip reset ground pinch. Potentially, no, that's stopped by Miss. Miss trying to move up field.
Good job
It's
by
enough.
Miss with
Where's
the
his
bump,
help?
too. Unfortunately,
Oh,
nobody
it's
able to
gonna be-
follow up
well,
to move the
actually,
ball
that
too
pass
far
went way
upfield.
behind Realize Dinks.
Oh, they still got
Opportunity
control,
there with
though.
the misread. Oh, couldn't help him. That's another save, though. Dinks on defense, doing a good job. Here comes Frosty once more. The 50. It's in a weird spot. Here comes
Garrett.
Realizes an net.
Pass to Frosty!
Beautiful pass here. Garrett G.
Well done.
Oh my gosh.
NRG survives.
Frosty
They punched
will
their
score
ticket to
it.
the main event. Young Whippersnappers going to the lower
Wonderfully
bracket.
done
Wow.
there by NRG. They get the game win on.
All right, hey, bro, just absolutely running it up against the deleted XD Academy roster. That's a feels bad, bro. Boulevard won first 2 games. I still don't know what's going on with Godspeed's channel. It's kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Let's go down here. Minute left. An incorrect versus Sikpartik. Sikpartik looking to try and see if they can find a tie and then take a win to force game 5. Otherwise, incorrect is going to be advancing to the main event. Sikpartik will go to the lower bracket, similar like we just saw in that last game.
You have to find little lanes around this defense, otherwise they'll continuously shut you down. You need to play with a little bit more pace, a little bit more speed, and now they'll try to get it done as Lion Boys were looking for Zanil, but it's shut out. Tool back towards Turbo Pulsa. Had Zanil, but he wasn't able to make a touch. Back towards their own end. They're running out of time. They need to transition forward, but they keep going back to their own corners.
Well, hold on. Hold on. Big play by Flitz. He's the last one back. He needed to make a play there.
Now Zanil has to chop at it. 7 seconds left. Lion Blaze not going to get it done, but Flitz will. 3 seconds
This one's
left.
over. Incorrect's going to be able to
Incorrect is
advance.
about to
Sikpartik's
close
going to be
out.
going down to the lower
Suppartik
brackets.
here in this series. And it was
And that's
a
in
grind
Group
to get it done.
A.
They were able to accomplish it. 3 seconds left. Only thing you can.
All right, Boulevard and Sup. I don't think we've gotten to hang in over here during the actual game. We've mostly just done score checks. Boulevard currently up 1-0.
Dunks, my friend. That is not an exactly place you want to be.
Let's make it 1-1 here after Sup's able to get the goal.
To tie the game.
A great answer by the Sup team. After that last goal,
Sup.
you could have just rolled over. It would deflate a lot of players, but not the Sup team, as they're just able to come back down and just make sure that that did not affect them, even it back up. And now
Sup.
we have another game number 3 where it's even, same as 0-0, same as what you started with. And as you work your way in, you have 2:45 here. Both teams are still on equal footing.
It's been really soft. From both sides, they haven't been overcommitting too much, but this may be one. Alraz in a 1v2. The bump
Damn.
comes in, repeat, and Alraz does just enough to put it through the goalpost.
And honestly, this is beautiful defense. There's not much more that you can do there. They fight off not only the bump, but just not able to get up in time to get in the way of that 50 to get it all the way out. It was a great effort, but just not enough as Boulevard overpowers the defense once again and takes the lead once more.
All right, so Boulevard up halfway through the game here. Deleted XD up in game number 4.
One of the plays from Boulevard to the ball. They do. Money. The Expert has to turn. Expert turns. He misses. But the ball gets tapped in by Repeat to tie the game.
Eyes on him
This game-
currently.
Okay,
What is a lead in this
that
game?
is actually
Like,
finally on that
we
game.
don't know at this point. Like,
I wonder if they were just having
that's
issues
actually a
maybe
great
getting
double
that
tap,
lobby together
as
for some reason.
I
Because
believe
that's
Expert
that's
did
still
get
an
that
upper
next step as
bracket
well to
game,
make sure that
which
that went
all the
in.
other upper bracket
I think
series
it
are almost
was.
over.
I'm not too sure.
Even this one
but
was a little
I'm,
delayed,
like,
but
I'm 95%
Damn.
sure. So that's what we're going with here.
That's just ridiculous.
I thought that was going to go in as well. Both teams not able to hold the lead.
Kablooey!
Amazing responses by Sup each time, but this time they have to take that next step to be in the lead. You don't want to
Shot
be
on
back
target.
again.
Oh,
Again, and
whoa,
Expert
what?
finds it in deep to
Nice
get that
save
one
from Expert.
out.
No, he did not.
Damn, that was beautiful.
That was like to the far post, 99% in. I think he just speed flip pinched that with the posts. What in the world are we looking at right now?
That was
I
pretty
swear,
filthy.
I would have had a little bit more of a reaction if I wasn't on the last inch of my breath there, as I was just absolutely flabbergasted with that one too. As now Alraz puts it all back to himself, trying to take this one in, able to find that 50, gets a nice little wall dash, another 50 as well. So Daunt uses the rest of their boost to be able to get that one. A nice demo in front. Expert jumps up though and just puts that one to the corner.
All right, so that allows them to keep the pressure on with the demo there. Now you got two players together. If you can get the bump and stop him here, would be big. There it is. Able to keep the ball still in play. Repeat with a pass off the corner.
Alraz off the backboard wants
Third
to double
touch.
tap. Repeat doesn't want to go. Don has to clear out. Expert.
No one able to punch it home
takes
though.
The big boost.
Tough.
Here comes Don off the backboard. Money trying to shoot it, but Delta read it really, really
Boulevard
well.
looking for the
He's gotta
sweep here
turn it
versus
down.
Sup.
Expert into the corner.
Remember, this is another situation. Winner goes to the main event tomorrow. Lower bracket is saved for the loser, so no one's getting eliminated here. Elimination series are all best of 3 today.
They didn't want you to.
Wow! Ooh.
They just didn't want you to call that one. As soon as you stop, they finally find the
Nice
angles.
play.
Beautiful
Wow.
shot to just
You
flip
could even
that
see
one
that
over the
Expert
top
was
and
originally
underneath the
going for
crossbar.
Delta. I don't know
And
if he
Boulevard,
realized.
Once again, the third
The other
time
one was
in
there.
game
That's
number
crazy.
3. Gonna
Well done.
find a 1-goal
All right,
lead.
but
And
final
Sup
30 seconds.
has
Sup needs to figure something
25
out.
seconds now to find it in them once again. As Don puts this one over to the corner. It goes up top where Expert's looming. Able to take this over to the sidewall. Not able to find the 50, so it goes all the way into their zone as they have an opportunity as Delta. Not able to get this one cleared. Alraz puts this one up top over for Delta. Able to get the first touch. Doesn't have the boost though, so it's able to go back in. Able to find the demo as Expert. A long clear here. Expert's going to need to catch this one.
All
And
right,
not
Boulevard.
able to do it.
Clutching
not
their
able to
spot.
get the boost.
Delete XD's up over Vibrance currently. I kind of want to go sit on this
side,
team.
but this team
Do we?
understanding the motives, they understand what the game plan has to be.
Yeah.
But how are the mid-game adjustments going to
Yeah.
work out for them?
That does mean though that
Already
Vibrance and
past
Deleted
halftime
XD are
here
going to
in
be going to
number
game
one.
5.
Lexi, good 50
So that'll
there
be a
by
good
T.
game. Is that
Corral.
Puma?
Will work his way in.
That is
All
Puma.
boost, no dream. And the Ajax will be able to get a good shot, but the save there won't allow to go 3-0. Yeah, this is one of those matchups where when you look at this half, you know they can come in and make things
Well done.
lucrative for themselves as J Powell sets up Ajax. I believe that's J Powell's hat trick on the assist then. J Powell with 2 assists, 2 goes to Ajax, 1 to T Corral. The beautiful 7 shots on net so far, and Clovarity, we were trying to see them in that last game. Unfortunately, weren't able to. A little too slow off things with Plexi.
Yeah, don't you go
In the
undressing
midst of
back
my
there in the
ramblings,
camera.
and Wolfie, pay attention. Life feeds me. And life's what we need, but Plexi putting life inside this team right now. Down by 2, 125 to go. When things look grim, this team says, I don't care how dark it is. We have the light to continue pushing forward. Some big demos there off the kickoff. Plexi unable to get the touch. Ajax.
Chad, I think tomorrow, let's double check this.
Down, but taken away quickly.
Did you check the front, by the way?
The sense of urgency started to come out here by 100x35. This is one of those matchups where you can't allow yourself to get put back on the back burner too quickly. That's kind of what happened in the beginning of this game. They did a good job with the defensive end, but it was Clovarity who got themselves some easy shots to really push this one off. The good touch
I bet
there
it comes the next hour.
Mid as T. Carell trying to continue on the blistering attack.
Oh, it's right in front of the net.
Pinch will make things awkward.
Going there to be able to drive it home.
Man won't be able to grab, and Ajax will just sit back for a long clear. And this is where this team's doing a heck of a job not allowing pressure to develop on their end, even when they have a teammate whiff or just go for a fake, able to get some good power on this next shot. And it allows for this blue side having to rotate back to where their offense is starting to get real stifled. They haven't had too many opportunities this matchup.
Yeah, so tomorrow,
kind of just sat with
let's see what time it starts tomorrow.
They have 6 saves. So
since this game's over and the other one hasn't started yet, those are the only 2 games right now.
Says, I've been assisting everyone tonight. Let me put my name.
Yeah, tomorrow starts at 3:20.
Yeah, first goal for J.
I'm guessing it's because the broadcast started at 3.
That's a forward pass. He's gonna have to just look at it and say, all right, we need to keep control ball a little too much.
So there'll be 2 rounds, and then I'll go into a final bracket where it's like an actual bracket instead of the draw.
Able to strike, and when you come to the top of the echelon of North America, mistakes is the one thing you can't give up. You can allow shots. You can allow.
Since the draw has its, unique.
But if you hurt yourself,
bracket style,
for you to be able to come back
or not bracket style, draw style, into the bracket in the finals.
One for the road gets.
All right, this one's over. It looks like turn and Turo. Holy shit. Is going to be win their first game against Rah. What are these fucking team names? Let's go into game 5 versus game 5 of deleted XD and Vibrance. Vibrance currently up by 1.
Eventually it'll force that defense thin.
Remember, it's the best of 5, so this is one of our upper bracket games. Winner of this
quick counterattack
locks in their spot for the main event tomorrow.
Playing in the midfield, so gonna have to solo, and he gets
loser goes to the lower bracket.
Gonna be without that third challenger, so they're happy. A quick 1-2 over the top. Can Oath get a double touch? No. Fifi, good defense on the back wall. Secondary touch. Cosmic's gonna have to help.
Would love
out.
to see the deleted XD squad in.
Now you worry about the boost. Is Cosmic gonna be
tomorrow?
Able to
I'm not gonna lie.
find something with those pads.
Really like what they're building over there. It's a newer org.
A lot of control here from deleted XD on those hundreds.
Okay, they're good. They're good. Can't get a full clear though. Fifi with the second touch.
Secondary touch, and Astro, good play from him as well. And he challenged that, he just gets dunked, so sweeps through, lets it go back to his teammate. Good conversation, good decision making as both teams trying to avoid any mistakes, any defensive blunders.
Oh, faking. Left off for Cosmic.
There,
Autumn gets the stop. No, he didn't follow it up.
Does recover and has help on
Bro,
the
if Oath was there just a little bit quicker, that was a wide open net.
On the back wall, going to come in with aggressive challenge into the midfield, and now Astral sweeps back through to help out, but it's pinched into the midfield. It's free for Cosmic. 2-goal lead for Vibrance.
And now I feel like deleted XD needs to find themselves a goal here in the next 30 seconds or so. Clovarity's going to go up in their game versus 100 times 35.
Yeah, it's a fantastic cut from Astro, I agree.
So 3,500.
Again, the heads-up play. Everybody talks about standard rotation. How am I supposed to do this? But it is a situational awareness type game. The ability to come across and realize, you know what, I'm closest to the ball. I got to go. I got to create an opportunity.
Oh, what a shot, but an even better save from Cosmic.
Makes a beautiful save.
Now you're trying to cut it. I think that would have hit the post. Regardless, though, Cosmic comes in with yet another save.
So important in moments like this, especially when the offense is coming through. So many challenging.
Brother.
And a great play by Astro. Again, it's created a lot of opportunities, but also slowing that play down.
I think Cosmic literally just got a savior medal on that one possession down the field.
The beauty of,
pretty sure he got 3 saves. That's crazy.
Let me control this. Let me trap it. Let me go for a dribble. Those extra few seconds are enough to let the teammate get back into position, even if he gets challenged aggressively. supps. Cosmic comes sweeping through. He's just bullying everybody. Trying to set up a pass a little bit too quick on the pre-jump. Ends up being a flip reset right on pass. On the ceiling. Over the top of one. Fifi's just going to rotate out. Can't find anything. Again, I like the decision-making I'm seeing from Vibrance in this 5th and potentially, you know, the defining game for them. As it's been very back and forth. Obviously, the biggest task they've had so far today. Went up high. In the midfield, Astro can't connect.
Nice shot and drop down from Autumn. There's still time. 63 seconds.
It's a beautiful touch from Oath and just lobs it over. If he takes it solo, he's got a floating defender. But on this one,
Fifi just had just
the unselfish
not
play
enough
pays
boost,
off.
bro. If you had another small pad or two, that's probably a save. Probably even just one small pad, for real.
Another one on target. Cosmic kills it on the goal line.
Bro, Cosmic is just coming in clutch for
Lobbed up
Vibrance.
high and they're able to bring it the other way. He's got a flip reset. Does manage to connect with the challenge and keep it on the other half. Both on the backboard, getting some help from a teammate. Be able to play it down line, challenging in the corner. It's Cosmic just trying to create a 50. The patience as well in those midfield, despite being down by one, deleted, knowing we can't challenge this one first. It's got to settle first before we can bring it back the other way. Now on a boost, it's going to be up to a teammate. Knight, plenty of control. Astro playing aggressively downfield.
Come on, homies.
Happy to sit on this one and just be a nuisance.
Come on, homies. Gotta get this thing out of your zone and find one on the other side. Come on, come on, come on.
Here. That 1-goal lead coming back. Can they just neutralize? They're happy to go high. There's nobody back. It's
Nope.
going to be on target. A beautiful save. Can they keep it alive? No.
Vibrance gets one for the
Vibrance
road.
are going to close it out in
Deleted
5.
XE goes to the lower bracket.
Denied.
Vibrance advances.
Rap.
It's like Skill's naming himself Ski.
Skill. Oh.
Oh.
No, ski makes way more sense. Scribbles.
So they got another upper bracket game over here.
To Sosa. Oh, and Nitrous. Oh, he picked
Oh, nice play.
It's such a tragic touch. Just over Nitrous's head, he barely gets a piece of it. I mean, I guess a touch is better than no touch there, but still
Unfortunate.
wasn't great. Sosa able to just tap it in.
Just
TT
tap
off
it
to
in.
a nice start. I wouldn't say a strong start. It's a start.
It's like it reminds me when Peter, you know,
Just give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo.
Yeah. One of those moments. Gotta hurt.
Hey, Peter.
That was pretty good.
that was pretty good.
Been holding that one for years. Thank you for
Holy
letting me finally say that.
That sounded just like Joe.
Joe. Who's
Is that
Joe?
his name? Isn't it the police officer's name? Was it
Talking about
Frank?
Joe Mama?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch a lot.
It is
His
Joe.
name is Joe.
It is Joe. Okay.
Yeah.
I was right. Sounded just like Joe.
It's good. That's what I was hoping for.
Okay. Just making sure we're on the same page. Here we go. Rapid trying to clear it out. There's a pass over. Sosa bumping skills on the way out. Reveal also
So
bumping.
Chark now playing against young whippersnappers. Sup currently up
Treehouse, though.
over Execute.
I mean, they're operating with
Clovarity.
impunity.
Let's actually go hang in over here. It's like Partic
If
just
you allow
whooping
Jay
on
Powell
Schnauzenheizers. My
trying to get something
goodness.
lucrative towards midfield. Yeah, in final 60
If
seconds.
Clovarity wins this, they go
The
to
boys in orange and Clovarity need one more goal, and that's going to set this game into the end of this chapter. But the chapter for 100x35 still there, 50 for life.
Or is there one more
Won't be
game?
able to win it. No boost for T. Corral, but Ajax able to find him. Oh, and if he had about 12 boosts there,
There might be one
that's a
more
goal
game on lower brackets.
9 times out of 10. As Plexi gonna push this wall down. Life able to get a touch. Is this one able to move right back up the orange half? But a good clear here by Ajax.
I don't know.
We'll
It's so
try
hard to
to
keep
get
track of
one
where they're
more.
at in
The
this
bumps
bracket when it's not
coming in
updating
there
on
by Jay
Wikipedia.
Powell trying to open up that goal line. Yeah, they know one more goal, this game's over. There's no way for 100x35 to come back by 2 with just 10 seconds remaining. Still time here. Dramatics. Will we hit overtime? As this one having a chance. One more, but doesn't get the 50 he was hoping for. This will just go into the corner. Still need to fall. T. Carell, last man.
Unless
Bingo able to keep this one up. As 100x35 unable to put in it at the last seconds. Clovarity off a great game by T. Carell, grabbing the MVP.
Oh, rickety, right. Let's find another game to go jump in. Wouldn't Suppartic and Schnauzenheizers be a lower bracket? That's a lower bracket game. This is a lower bracket game. This is a best of 3, but my God, Suppartic's just whooping that behind. My goodness.
There. And Panda and Dinks tried to get back. Couldn't recover, though. It's a 1-1 affair again. Quick answer. Now, Easy and Eris in defense. It's just Easy, whose efforts were required right there. Ooh, Saucy a miss.
Try and drop it low.
Methodical from both sides right now.
Dinks?
Dinks picked up the pace for a flick on
Imagine he
target.
flicks that over him there. Almost did. Almost did it to him.
Not quite there. The defense ready for it.
Was looking for the bump, just couldn't get to it there. Now it's Shark going the opposite way.
Setting up offenses right now.
Ball's floating in front of the goal. Still floating in front of the goal.
Defenses. That's 2-1 again. But YWS doing all right. Not giving anything despite that double commit on their own back wall. Once again, just letting Shark enter.
I'm pretty sure there's only like one more upper bracket game that's still left.
Before disposing of them, transition, and Shark's gonna do the same. Very lengthy, hit the ball hard, see what happens kind of Rocket League. There.
Remember, Young Whippersnappers almost took down NRG.
They're penetrating the corner a little bit. That's more like it. It's hitting the ball hard, but there's a teammate attached to the end of the play. The end of the arc of the ball you just slammed out of your defensive end. Those stretch passes could be a way of...
And then almost beat Suppartic too, so they've been close in a couple.
But passing game not enough. Chain dash from Realize. Let's set up Panda. That's the ball center, and Dinks there for the finish. Nice save by Easy. Rebound from Realize, setting up Dinks once again.
Dinks is trying to link up with Panda, but Panda was on the wrong side.
It's enough for the defense to recover. Finally, something. YWS put together a nice spurt of offense. Now, Shark trying to do the same. Saucy up the side wall, center ball. Harris backs off. Panda, pass over to Dinks. Not gonna happen, says Eris. Now a miss from Saucy. It's Easy in an awkward spot. They perform admirably.
Nice
Eris
shot.
is crept up. And
Young Whippersnappers
that's a mistake we saw in game
takes the
one of
lead with
last
40
series
seconds
Shark
left.
Played.
Do a quick
Third
scores
man
look
creeping
around.
up on plays like this and then getting cleanly
Sup up
beaten
in
the
game
ball,
number 1.
leaving that open on the backside. Game 3. Becoming more and more likely here. This Shark can pull a rabbit out of the
I think
hat
there are
in
some
30
overlays that are
seconds.
off still.
Panda.
That are showing best of 5s that are supposed to
There
be best
is
of
no
3s.
access point to the midfield.
But it's so hard to tell.
Harris looking for another entry. Flip reset. Unusable. Saucy. That's a quick jump off the side wall, but all for naught. And in the final 10 seconds, a center ball that Realize gets to first. 5 on the clock. Saucy wins the ball through the corner. A dish to win it. No! Shut down on the near side. And that shot from Easy.
Damn.
Too light. We got game 3. Shark and YWS going
You
the
saw a couple-
distance in the lower semifinals.
Jump
do
over here,
what happened to
elimination
them
game
in
between
game one by
Turn,
and they're trying to get up their
Turo.
goals. They want to at least put another couple
Turn,
onto the
Turo.
net and continue to
Jesus,
be
and
unanswered.
rah, rah, rah.
Look at that 50.
I didn't realize
What's
this was
happening
4-0.
on this pitch? Rah, 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 looking super unstoppable.
Why did I
right
not
now.
realize this was 4-0?
And it's not just one person, it's all three of them that have just really come alive here in game 3. After that tight game 2 victory. Corrosive with a great shot, and Willis once again coming up with a huge save. It just will be, I was gonna say will not be denied, but rah 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 will be denying everything is what I should be saying. A monster with a good 50 looking for his teammate. That pass cannot happen. We're coming down to the last 60 seconds here, and boy, you know, it was a 5-0 victory here in game 1 by Turntino, but it's been 5-0 for rah 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 ever since.
Yeah, and it's so interesting to watch Ultra Pablo and Corrosive just continue to band together, and you can see the frustration in their eyes. They're trying to come up with at least one goal on the net. They can't even do that. They're even going for demos and physicality, but when you have 40 seconds left, 4 goals on your net, how can you change things around? Especially
All right,
when
I think we know how this is going to end, chat. I was looking to see if anything changed, but it's not.
Ticks now remaining in
If
goal
anything,
number 5 by Drew.
it's just getting extended
fork
by
in
rah
it.
rah rah. Godspeed is gone for the day, so we'll get rid of him. I think Anon might be done as well, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, this is a good series. Lead
As for
XD and Lotus
Vibrance,
8, huh?
Yeah, they almost got knocked out early, so glad to see them figure out what was going on. As for Lotus 8 was in our first match of the day up against Treehouse. The new team was Scribbles, Reveal, and Sosa. They dropped down early, had a good fight against Mexiclica where they won in a best of 3. And now they find themselves here. So,
Oh, our lower
Pretty tough
bracket
match.
round 3 games, best of 5s. Is that what's going on? Since they're qualifier games, that might be it.
and a lot on the line. I'm pretty sure this is only a best of 3.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I think
It's a scary one, so coming out of the gate swinging is a very important game. So Lotus 8 doing everything they can, playing aggressively, trying to create some opportunities.
I think since we had a couple of games and a couple of like 2 different brackets that went really long.
Really good series
Like there's
last
one
game.
bracket that's almost done completely. And there's another one that's like just starting round
Skippy
2 and lowers.
possession. Almost plays a bar down and in, but it's a little bit out. Over the top. Both able to lob that one downfield. Skippy, no issues. Trying to go for a secondary touch and playing it high. With a couple pads down the end. See if they can sustain that offense. Goes into the corner. Easy response for Lotus 8. Defense hasn't really dealt with too much of a threat just yet. Both able to stretch himself thin, gets over the top. Can he put a shot on target? It's high and off the bar. Chance here for Deleted to create some offense. Gotta find a way to sustain it if they can. Chip low. And a little bit too much pace, so gets out of the possession. And in front of the net, Adam comes sweeping through. Good 50 over the top. Played in field.
Oh, what's the shot on target?
Skippy happy to go
Not much
back
behind
and
it, though.
Right back towards the net.
Lotus 8
Seen
currently
a lot
up.
of teams a much
Nice,
better
Skippy.
job of this in the past. Teams after a touch like that, they would go to the sidewall and then go for an air dribble and all that kind of stuff. And instead, much more direct on the play. As multiple players from Deleted trying to find a goal, but the defense too strong from Lotus 8. Solo play out of night. Flip reset. Has the defender challenging. Tries to go low, and it's challenged yet again. Into the midfield.
So in there for Knight.
Potential shot.
Knight is
goes
not able to
low.
push it on.
Skippy again, a body in the way.
Can
Nothing
they
he
keep
can
the ball
do.
down here? Nope. Now they've got
Big
a
clear, Skippy, wide open net.
wide
Wants to
open
go for
net,
something
yeah.
creative, but it's just going to be left.
crazy. All right, so Lotus 8 looks like they're going to take game number 1.
Comfortable.
Remember, this is advancing game, so that's why it's the best of 5.
Best of 3, by the way. I don't know. It's been best of 5 the whole time.
Or no, best of 3. Oh, it is best of 3. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Sup and execute over here. Let's jump in here because the Sup's able to pull off the dub. Sup
on either
advances.
side of the pitch, but both teams having to keep their head on a swivel, knowing that at any point that card could
Winner
be
of this
pulled
match
out
goes
of
on to play
sleeve,
Hey
and
Bro
there it is, as Info
for the
finds a
final
big goal. Sup on the
qualifying
back
game of
foot.
Group A.
Looking to keep control of this corner boost as Execute continues to bear
Nice
down
save
this
from
shot.
Expert.
Denied, courtesy of Expert.
Awkward ball here out of the side and corner. Reginald can't maintain this control here. So now it's Dant with space and boost. Goes high, but Impo chasing him up to the ceiling here. Reginald blocks this one off to the side. Goes past one, but not past the second man. As Dodge gets a boost and some control, perhaps. No, down the field to the backboard. Can Execute capitalize, looking for a double
Drop it
tap,
low,
perhaps
no.
off to the side. It's not on target. And they're going to want to try again here. Reginald taking their time.
Damn.
Below 50. We'll put it in with 17 seconds left on the clock.
What
And the
happens
near
here?
buzzer beater from Execute.
Oh,
Living
Expert
up
just
to
goes
their
too
game.
high, so the
Kept it
ball
close
pushes
and playing
underneath
number 2 right
them.
now.
That's
They're
so
trying to
tough,
finish
bro.
it off in regulation. Sup, this kickoff
That's so
is
tough.
crucial. Do we see something special out of them as Expert goes for the clean win money, an aggressive cheat, trying to find a big dunk, but they don't have it. Execute in a clear favorite spot to take game number 2.
Gotta maintain this pressure. Those hit the last 2 seconds here.
There it is.
Grab drop
Ball
to
hits the ground. We're going to a
Just
game
get it
3.
Out. Execute will take game number 2 and force us into a
Looks like Chark's about to be losing a young whippersnappers.
We are drawing ever closer. That sort of goal being
That's
necessary
tough, man.
again.
Young whippersnappers is about to fall to
They're
2
playing
tough
hardcore
series.
net right now.
To get knocked out of the draw.
Spike it. Saucy can't control it.
Damn.
And Realize gets that spike and pushes YWS into the lower finals.
Oh, young
They
whippersnappers won
compete
that.
for a spot in the draw main event number 9. Well played. Let's see if we.
All right, Lotus 8 won their game 3-1.
How your experience has been with the draw.
I mean, I'd love.
That's
every
funny, you don't have a
minute of
camera
the
here.
draw.
I think he got a piece of nitrous, but
Let's go Flight versus Treehouse. So this is a upper bracket game here. So this one is still actually a best of 5.
he's clipping. Well, he clipped him.
He's clipping. Rapid. Well, Paparuski, but Scribbles read the play the whole way, didn't get bumped by Rapid, and got the save. Sosa across to Scribbles. Scribbles off the backboard, going for a bump. Couldn't get it, now reveals all alone. Has to be careful here and buy some time, and does a great job of doing that.
Yeah, he wants to get this ball mid, but he knows he doesn't have a teammate there just yet. Demo just went through. He bought a lot of time for Scribbles to get back into this play. Sosa with a fake is just revealed back once again, but he can launch this one all the way upfield. Now it's just down to nitrous. Stall out a little bit of time.
Treehouse is doing a good job right now, making sure they're limiting a really good job of like the amount of time that they're down their side of the pitch. They're meeting up with a lot of resistance stuff all about that midfield line. At minimum, they're making sure they really just don't get into the defensive third. Which Flight's going to continue to feel that. Nice shot, though.
You like my sound effects? Could you tell what the last one was? It's Alpha Boost.
A blowtorch?
It's Alpha Boost. I thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I was just staying quiet to see how far you'd go with it.
I am losing my mind a little bit. I'm running on a lean cuisine today. That's all I got in me.
Nice shot from Flight. That's a big goal. Cuts this thing in half.
Skill scores.
Can you pretend that something just really rage-inducing happened and you have steam out of your ears?
No, I can't do it. I tried.
There's something wrong with these two.
I can't do it. Can you whistle? Can you do the whistle?
No, I can't.
I can't do it. I tried.
It was a great attempt. I'm glad you tried, Russ.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Speaking of which, got Sosa off the ceiling. Taking all of that little touch. I'm not sure if he was expecting
Reveal?
that. Still
Shot?
Sosa into being a
Oh, I
shot,
thought that was in that lower
off the
corner.
post. That should have been a goal there. It was such a good look for Reveal. Don't get many looks like that in a game.
It's a great first touch. Nitrous able to take it away. Now Rapid trying to take his time. One player up for Treehouse. Skills again with a flip reset. Able to get this around one. Nobody on the backboard.
No one there for it.
For Treehouse this time. This ball going across the net reveal. Has a catch, but low boost to work with. Just wants to stall a little bit more.
Treehouse kind of boost starved right now. Scribbles is the only one with boost. And they just used a bunch of it there. They have no boost over on the Treehouse side.
Someone step up to the line.
Oh, you can't allow that pass. Now everyone's good here for Treehouse.
Every time his team.
You kind of had an opportunity there, but not now.
Fantastic job of just
buying time.
Buying time, getting him back. Let him get back.
He's a time broker.
He's a time broker.
Licensed in the state of Indiana.
Indiana.
I'm a licensed time broker, but yes, Rapid says, guess what?
Oh, Rapid! Second touch! It's in front of the goal! No way! No! Hold on.
No way. For Nitrous,
Oh my gosh.
How did Treehouse even win that
Damn. That's insane, bro.
Can't keep getting away with it.
That's got to be so heartbreaking for Flight, dude.
I'm going to have to watch the VOD.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
It's just randomly pinched off the crossbar each time.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
What is...
All right.
That one goes up high, controlled into the side wall.
It's a lower bracket round 2 game, so it's not an advancing game.
Trying to shadow it on the way back.
But it does send a team home.
Staying quite close to each other. Need to be careful. It's a backflip challenge. Going to settle it into the midfield. Skippy, aggressive. And first to it off the ceiling. That's going to drop down. Dangerous spot. Is anybody there for the shot? No one in position. Should have been a goal opportunity, it looked like, for Lotus 8, but they do still have offense here. Challenge is back. Or deleted. It's a great play by Knight, able to break it
Was
on
it touch
out.
off the backboard?
Now shot, Oath.
Oath?
Skippy's there. And a good trap, so.
All right, 60 seconds. Good bump. He didn't get enough of it, though. Now they're going the other way. The lead XD. Oath up.
Like
Second touch with the pitch, and he
Oath
is
gonna
filthy.
take it himself.
Wow.
You see Knight trying to bully a little bit, but the difficulty of that is if Lev is just going to commit to it instead, right? Lev doesn't have the confidence as last back to just go and make a play, because the sooner you force that flick or that play out of Oath, that other player rotating back might be able to sweep through and make a save. So, tough play to deal with.
Oh, I thought he just about did him.
Just can't quite catch up.
Thought he was about to do him dirty.
Deleted gets the game back. It's a good back pass for Skippy. Can't quite control it. Doesn't have the boost. Either way, is able to get boost and a good 50 on it, so it plays the other way. 25 seconds left. Trying to find a goal. It's played in midfield. Knight with a shot. Far post. It's a good one. Slow trap. Played up high. And dumped off for Knight. Over to the teammate. Draws out a defender into the midfield. Oath. It's going to be a clear. It's going to be a wide open.
Wow.
And we go.
All right, we're going to game 3. Our Mr. Bepic is gone. Out of here. Rocket Star also gone. I'm thinking a non-spot might also be gone, but let's go get Rocket Star out of here. Out of here. Execute's about to win and beat Sup. Yeah, you know what? Let's go here.
And Flight actually took an early lead here. They might send us to 5, unless Scribble's got something to say about it.
Oh man, I hadn't seen him play that good since I watched that match over at Turkey Run State Park in Indiana.
That reminds me of the pickup game I played at Turkey Run State Park.
Turkey Run Invitational. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that was a nice shot.
Just like the Turkey Run Invitational back in '86.
So's up to Scribbles. You see a couple Scribbles down at the Children's Museum in Indiana, that's for sure.
Jesus Christ.
Scribbles out there on the field trip, having a blast. My oh my.
What are they even doing?
All right, yeah. This isn't even the last match. We're slowly losing it.
We're happy we got to do all these draws. This is definitely the last one.
And Nitrous keeps hope alive.
So Flight's going to be able to take the lead here.
They take the lead.
This
They
is
have
still
their
an
hearts
upper
broken
bracket
in
game
last
for Group
moments.
D.
The previous game where the ball was on the goal line, they couldn't score it, but now they've got the lead. The ship has
That's
been
crazy.
righted. They still have to navigate the rocky shores here against Treehouse.
If it gets down to like just one series, I might not watch the last game. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, chat. I ain't gonna hold you.
Sosa going for a flip reset now, getting the dunk attempt. That one is on the goal line as well. But
That's gonna be one they really want back, bro. That thing was like all the way
reset of
in.
his own, going for a 50, it kicks out to the side. Sosa has some space. Double off the ceiling. Gets the boost steal. Things are looking good here for Treehouse. Infield pass attempt, and that's cut off. And Scribbles will retreat all the way back for boost, trying to self-pass, but that one's intercepted briefly.
Ooh.
There's a shot on target.
Ooh.
Scribbles can't get the
Tied
shot.
up.
But Sosa
Tied up just
will
after
finish on the
halftime.
rebound. You can see the defender was being distracted a bit, wondering if Scribbles
Deleted
was able to
XD,
get a
first one to
redirect
score
there.
in
And
their
actually does say he got
best
an
of 3.
assist, yes.
Is Barrelite
Scribbles
cast
being a
done?
nuisance up there. And he was
Is that what this
threatening.
means?
You know, the defender had to go for Scribble shot there. They have to believe that he's going to be able to get a touch with the weak save. Uh-oh. Oh, Rapid shoots it too high.
Nice
He'll get back to it.
shot.
He won't be able to. Skills tie or taking the lead once more.
Now that tie was short-lived. Rapid almost scored himself. Skills there to clean up and make sure that Flight gets the lead. Refusing to bow down just yet. Still waiting for somebody to give us some good facts about Indiana in chat. I've been reading everything people have been saying. I'm like, yeah, it's easy.
I was about to go to Google myself, but I think we're at a lost cause here.
Ball still floating?
Sosa. Not there in time. Nitrous. Over. Dip across. Boost grabbed in the mid from Scribbles. Scribbles.
Nice shot from Sosa.
Perhaps Scribbles
I'm in love with the
attempt on
goal.
line, forcing the goalie out of position.
Yeah, skill is just off the line there. Probably because that bump attempt, like you mentioned, Sosa spotting that and just putting the shot on target was enough to tie this game back up. Treehouse just want to end this series here. Well, I think Scribbles was trying something a little silly there on the kickoff. Doesn't really end up working out for Nitrous with a nice pop. Rapid already up for it. Ends up hitting it low. Here's Nitrous again. They've tied it. They've gotten the lead back so quickly each and every time. This time's finding the time that is different. All the Treehouse backing.
Trying to see if we got more snow coming tomorrow or not.
Just a reminder as well that this is not an elimination match. Loser will be knocked down into that lower bracket and still have a chance to make it to the main event.
We do not. Nice.
Reveal. Stopping Rapid. Skills. Trying to push that ball down. Does get it by 1, but Scribbles is there and then stopped immediately by Rapid. Reveal. Back to the ball. Out of boost. Nitrous towards net. Rapid thinking about going for a hit. Actually messes up the defense. But Scribbles will have some space off the ceiling. Goes for a pass. Down to Reveal. Reveal will peel off the ball and give it up. Reveal trying to take space now.
I would have really expected this to be a higher scoring game. We came in, it was what, 2-2? No, it was 2-1.
Time flip. There's the
Woo!
rebound, and it's a great save from Rapid, who came out of nowhere.
Kablooey!
Reveal. The reset shut down by Nitrous again. Good chances.
Sosa?
For Treehouse. This one off the backboard.
Just barely high, bro.
And that keeps the score level. Scribbles. Excellent 50. Another 50.
Oh, that's great.
Gonna be a chance for Sosa. Sosa going for goal.
Damn.
Dipped out to the side. Reveal. Going for a bump. Single, small pad. Now it's here, 0 seconds.
Oh, brother.
Skills on low boost makes the stop and gives Flight a chance in this series. That was a crazy last play. What a block there.
Skills now taking possession. It goes straight to Sosa. He gets bumped out of the way.
What a bump.
It's a chance for Flight. Nobody's with Rapid. He has to score this himself. Can he find the angle? No. He won't be able to. Nitrous now taking it back. Bangs it off the sidewall, but this will go straight to Treehouse.
Scribble's going to get the other boost? No.
But Scribble's still chasing his way down the
Oh,
field.
kablooey, says
Nice
Rapid.
keep from Sosa. Treehouse just looking
A
for
rapid
better
explosion.
opportunity.
Oh, that's a wide open net. Treehouse.
It's done.
It's over.
I mean, it's
It's over.
Sometimes. It's as simple as that.
That's just how Scribbles scribbled it up. GG's.
GG's indeed.
Damn.
Also, I had to look it up.
It's
All
just
right.
a quick pop over to the
Tied
side,
up at
and then
2.
rather than playing aggressive, waits for it to settle, and then takes a beautiful
Remember,
angle
winner
to
of this
just
advances
leather
to
that
the
one
lower
in.
bracket final. And we'll have to wait a minute. Because the other lower bracket final in Group D hasn't even started yet.
Individual efforts, man. Able to bring it. Can it go back the other way? It's almost a dunk in front of the net.
Every
Shot
other game that
pull
we're going to be
from
seeing
Knight
from
is
here on out,
perfectly
though, is going to be
placed.
lower bracket finals.
A low latency goal at the best time.
Other
for
than
it.
the Gravity Boys versus Flight. Because that Flight loss just happened, so that's going to be a minute.
A Deleta's chance now. Can they do what they've done before?
So we will not watch the end of Group
As
D, because I ain't just
off the
watching one
ceiling
game.
gets played in the corner where it's a little bit safe and a little bit awkward.
We'll see.
Final 10 seconds is going to push this one out to the side. And Oath has no boost.
I do kind of want to
boost
see if
get
Deleted
through it.
wins.
Backboard touch. Needs to pinch it high. It goes down. Lotus 8 is going to
What?
hold on.
What up, Moon?
They stay alive in the lower bracket. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's heartbreak.
Let's see how this if it's Lotus. Maybe. Nah, just because like one. So it's
for
4
Deleted.
different groups that are playing right now.
Guarantee upper or lower bracket into the main event.
There's an upper and lower bracket, and literally Group
They drop
D,
the
like
lowers play a best of 3. And
there's
get
still
removed.
a semifinal game. Literally every
Oh,
other
those are
stream
tough.
is going to be lower bracket final. Like this is a lower bracket final, which I'm pretty sure is gonna a best of 3. It's not a best of 5. I'm pretty sure.
They can stop that in its tracks, but it's hard to do when you have Ajax, J-Bow, and T-Corel. The experience they bring into this is unmatched simply here.
Unless the lower bracket finals are best of 5s, maybe. I don't see why they'd be, but
Circling around, Ajax
nice
far
pass.
side for J-Pow. What a great decision that was by Ajax to hold it and pass it instead of take that shot. Drew would have gotten that save. And Drew did a good job, too, to recognize that the pass was coming instead, just by the way they positioned their car. But damned if you do, damned if you don't. There's nothing you can do there defensively.
How's your weekend going so
Stuck in
far,
the
Moon?
back post. Great decision again there by Ajax to set up J-Pow. And they'll regain that 2-goal lead that quickly, make it 3. The dunk's there, but Willis able to make a good read back and turn around and rotate and get that save before more damage is done. Stop the bleeding. Gave his team a syringe, said, let's pick ourselves up. Willis eyeballing Monster. Monster was up for it there. Now a little chop. It served as a
Ooh,
fake.
Drew!
Back within 1. They
Nice
go.
pass from Wellis here, too.
Rah, find themselves down by
Jay
1
Powell almost got
this
there.
series.
He did, though.
And when it seems to be inching away from them, like Clovarity is a little bit too much to handle, they have an answer in silence any kind of naysayer in that sense. Now they're looking for more, too, as Monster looking for Wellis. Shut down by J Powell. Now J Powell an extra touch. T-Corel on it, but had to fight the likes of Drew to even get to it in the first place. Now J Powell on this challenge. Ajax
All right, a minute left. Because if this is the best of 3 and Clovarity wins, it's over. But I'm pretty sure it's a best of 3 because all the other lower bracket games have been. Unless for some reason they're having the final round of lower bracket be best of 5.
The box it goes. J-Pow almost found himself in an advantageous position there, but instead now he'll have to work back through.
Nice save from Monster.
The challenge here stays on it and walks up in support. As Ajax will just chip it high to kill some time for the defense to rotate around here. 28 seconds left. J-Pow there in midfield. Monster will turn it quickly. Monster trying to juke out T-Corel mid-air, but he was able to do just enough to be pesky. Now 2-on-1.
Oh, Wellis got the demo, but J-Pow comes from behind to get the steal. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, now Clovarity's just going to be able to play. No, isn't able to play keep away just quite yet. Maybe.
They'll go to match point against Monster. Left it.
He's saying going to match point, so maybe lower bracket finals games are best of 5s.
With an excellent read and able to just kill it back down to the ramp and let it just.
No, yeah, because this one too is showing that for the young whippersnapper and Sakpartik. So the lower bracket finals must be best of 5. Let's go ahead and switch it over here though. This is first game of Group C. Or no, the other one was Group C. This is Group B. Sakpartik versus young whippersnappers.
Realize not enough boost to make this opportunity too threatening. Zanil's going to try and turn. Counter immediately.
What up, Subzy? How you doing, buddy?
High and can't follow, but Zanil's going to be there to finish that one off. Just over halfway left in the game, and Sakpartik up 2-0.
Yeah, just a good cleanup play by Zanil following onto it, and Simpson roll it back. It felt like deja vu. We saw Realize taking up the sidewall, goes for the reset, tries to get the musty pass in. Neither time really making the connections, but they're still. Young whippersnappers are fighting hard along that offensive right side.
You young whippersnappers!
Really good at getting that defense though, sending it back over into that blue half and keeping the young whippersnappers back on their toes.
There's been a lot of respect given to young whippersnappers early in this game, as deserved this late into the qualifying pools, but there's also been some of those missed touches, not quite as clean, musty connections like you're speaking of. And they're starting to pick up on that. And the aggression's coming out here as we see Zanil with a flip reset and an immediate follow from Turbo. That is so difficult to save, but Panda coming in clutch with 2 players.
It's Turbo, as in like you're looking out for Turbo?
Taking advantage of an awkward touch by, I believe it was Zanil working his way back into defense, but picks up the save to make sure they still keep that 2-0 advantage with 2 minutes left. Zanil wants to make it 3, trying to get that reset, but Dinks cutting across. Again, that back left corner for young whippersnappers continues to be so heavily populated throughout this match.
Despite spending so much time there, it doesn't seem like the boost starvation is really taken into full force yet. You would think that it would be tough.
Is he maybe
to
just
find
subbing in?
enough to make a play, but even with the amount in their tanks, an open net's going to be found as Lion Blaze takes this one across the entire field with seemingly no one to contest him.
Yeah, double commit coming across that midfield point. It just some of the aggression coming out from young whippersnappers.
Because it shows him as retired on.
They had these attempts coming down. They haven't been able to convert them just yet. So you start getting a little antsy, trying to force the issue, maybe playing a little bit more risky. But 2 of them come up, leaves the net open as you mentioned. And that's going to be a very awkward follow-up touch as well. So 90 seconds left. Things falling apart a little bit for the whippersnappers. But again, the pieces are so close to fitting together. I believe that once they get this first goal on, it is going to be huge for them for the mental.
So I'm guessing
forward,
he is retired.
So far,
maybe just
it has all been Sakpartik. And
again, I don't know if he's
subbing
for Sakpartik or what.
Too, so game 1 not too terribly surprising, but this only got a minute left, so you never know.
And a minute left, creeping down. It's going to be more and more difficult to come back here, but that's a big clear down field. And this, all in all, isn't too big of a gap.
All in all,
especially comparing it to the last series.
You mean that oil from Cars 3?
Double-digit goals in their second game of the series, and for that reason, you shouldn't be too concerned if you're young whippersnappers. This again is a best of 5 for qualifying, but there is a huge difference between having no goals to your name and getting a hat trick up on your team to even just scoring 1, and
there it is.
So there's at least the one. Let's go hang in. Do we want to hang on board here? Or do we want to look at the semifinals for groups D?
Good fight. It's a tough loss. All right.
It would be kind of cool to see this would be a sweep just so we can kind of keep the ball going forward.
It is a best of 3 winner of this goes on to fight Lotus 8 in a best of 5 to qualify. So pretty important. Early starts make a huge difference. Gravity Boys obviously a 2-goal lead. Great start for them, trying to make it 3. They've been quite aggressive off of the rip. And surprised since they actually came in on that one. Should have been a teammate who had a ground pinch set up as they try to sweep through and find a demo. They do manage to connect at one point. And although it's not the greatest touch, you're seeing Sling in particular just kind of
kablooey,
hanging around, looking for some demos, looking for some boosts, maybe potential redirect. Neutral touch. Fought for in the midfield. Skills, seeing if we can play that around. Not going to connect. Going to be able to say it. At this point, I think
I ain't gonna lie to
the
you.
clock and make
I'm
sure
getting
things are
kinda tired,
challenged,
man.
nothing given away for free. So minimizing mistakes and a lot of space being provided by Flight. Really,
Yeah, I've been doing plyos in the gym lately.
Hoping for a boom ball, but
On my leg days
it
as
seems
well
like
as on my
Gravity
extra
Boys are
day.
doing a good
My
job of
legs are
recognizing, you know
sore
what,
in
they're
places
given
I
the
forgot I
space,
had.
let's use it. So gotta keep
Like
going
muscles
for
I
some
forgot I
solo
had.
plays and happy to just keep killing the clock if they do. Good idea by Psyop. Not able to connect to the challenge, so goes for the demo before they go for an air dribble.
So Ano's done. I'm just gonna take this off here.
Nitrous all the way back.
So we're down to just our 4.
Shot on target, bar down.
Oh, hold
It's a
on.
clean hit
Hold
from
on.
Flight.
We got us a
And you can see
game.
it kinda develop
Looks like
just as
Clovarity
they
might be
turn
winning
the
their
other way.
series.
Skills on the rotation back as I
Clean
could
sweep
bleed
potentially
their
over
defense
rah
out of the
rah
way.
over in Group C.
No one there for the challenges. Everybody's rotating away, and that's kind of what they're trying to force right now. Is by giving a bunch of space, it'll draw in that offense, and then hopefully they have space on a counterattack. Over to the side wall, bounced up high.
Kablooey!
And Demo sweeping through. Would have been an open net, but shot wasn't on target anyway. Be able to play
Nice
around.
shot.
It's an easy give and go. A big commit from the defense.
All right, let's go over here. Actually, we're tied up. Clovarity looking to go for the sweep here in game number 3.
Monster couldn't do much. T. Corral was right on it, and Drew forced to just.
Which means that the orange squad punches one in here. Good demo.
He only got as far as midfield before finding his way to the back lines. Now J-Pow is
Hold
up
on.
this one. Wellis
Last
didn't go to
second.
challenge, so it goes off that far side. It's still up in the air for 0-second chance. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all for
No.
rah. And neither did they, as they were able to kill it down to the ground, at least force overtime, keep their lives alive for just a little bit longer at the very minimum.
We're good. At least for
T.
now.
Corral looks to settle. T. Corral. I don't know why I said Corral.
Remember,
It's Golden Corral or some crap.
if Clovarity wins here, they advance in Group C. And we'll have 3 more spots that we're finding out here tonight.
There's nobody back. What is happening? Off the crossbar. Now J-Pow is powed off of it. And Drew kicks it out to the corner. And somehow they get out with their lives. That should have been a Clovarity sweep at this point. That was the opportunity that should have been easy ender. And now it might be
Here we go.
though.
This is where it goes.
Looks for
It's
the back
going
wall.
down, J-Pow. Oh, he fumbled the bag.
Drew up in the air. Ajax taps it
Nice
down.
shot. Okay.
Pass again. Just like it
So
started,
Clovarity takes the lower bracket spot in
how it
Group
ends,
C.
where it's a 1-2 punch and a perfectly placed pass in order to get them forward. And now they
Looks like Gravity Boys is about to be winning game 1 of their semifinal matchup in Group D. Parktic. Let's actually tune in here. Just went down 1-0 to Young Whippersnappers.
First goal of game number 2. So many opportunities for Partic, but not capitalized on, and this is going to be huge for momentum swing for YWS.
And just sending it deep and realize finally gets the touch that he wants. He doesn't get the reset or the musty coming off on the right side, but just gets a redirect right on target. And sometimes that's all you need. And they get that lead. And we'll see if they can hold on or extend it. I fully expect young whippersnappers to keep pushing on here. They have not shown any fear, any hesitation in this matchup. They know that they can pick up the dubs here if they're able to just get their chances.
I mean, young whippersnappers have looked good today. Even in their series they lost.
Trying to keep it away, but the defense for young whippersnappers standing up. Panda making another big play.
I mean, they took NRG the distance.
Line, but Suppartic, again, aggressive, challenging it, pinning it back in this blue half.
One of the nice things about a simple redirect goal as well is you get the right touch on that, and the pace you can set on that ball. Your car can only go so fast. You're not going to be catching up to some of those, and that was a great touch out we saw earlier. We are seeing more opportunities coming out. It's going to be a 50 on the line. That's dangerous. Panda trying to find an opportunity to slot that one home. Nothing there. I like the flip reset coming out from Dinks, but he's going to be met by 2 in the orange corner. And this one almost open from the overextension, but Panda back just in time to make another huge stop. Score line so low because both of these defenses are excelling so strong.
There's emptying the tanks to get to these touches too. Panda's last save, he had like 3 boosts left when he made contact with the ball. Just efficiency on display, and maybe not as efficient on the shot to goals because we're sitting here 1-0 with a minute left, but still the defenses have been standing up, to your point, Simpson, and suddenly young whippersnappers, they're on the attack. They're forcing Suppartic to step it up, and another dangerous one in front of the orange net will be cleared away. A good touch up to Turbo, trying to redirect it back up to Zanil as well, but a quick challenge by Dinks, and young whippersnappers on the attack trying to get that second goal.
I love the
Heybro has scored 3 times on execute. Holy fuck.
Any second now.
Something tells me Heybro wins this series easy.
Get that lead even stronger. They're going to hold down the fort here. Time ticks away, and plenty of boost, but not positioned well enough to be able to make that challenge as quick as he needed to. It's going to be a big save from Realize out to swing this momentum, but a 50 at midfield. Zanil can't do it to 2. Panda looking for another redirect, but that time going to be slow enough for Lion Blaze to get a perfect save. That's a good pre-jump follow as well, but can't get the double tap sidewall redirect. It's going to be Panda in his own half, connecting from the corner. Got 1 second left. And
all right, so we're going to a rubber match in game number 3, tied up at 1.
Zanil had the touch on the
Heybro's up 3-0 over there, so we don't need to tune in there. Let's go ahead and tune into Group D.
And a secondary touch, making a third to bring it back the other way.
Again, this is the semifinal matchup here, so it's a best of 3 of Gravity Boyd Shield Gang. Can win game number 2 here since they won game 1. They'll be going on to face Lotus 8.
Another high lofted play. Sinza already up. And to the backboard. Only so much you can do, obviously, unless you get like a flip reset or something to extend that play. You're not going to be able to really turn it into anything threatening. Gravity Boys in a difficult spot. It's
wow.
Net, and it looks like a forced own goal here, too. You can tell them rotating back that no one is in a real good position to make a save here.
All right, chat. I'm going to go pee real quick because I have to.
Play by Nitrous forces the angle, and it actually ends up being a forced own goal. If they don't get it, the players who's, you know, kind of coming in is going to get it either way. So, tie game, 2 minutes off the clock. A little bit of give and go pass play has been the bread and butter of Gravity Boys. Flip reset past 1. Can they get the dunk on another? And it is Saya again gonna just outplay the defense. The flip reset past Nitrous and then angles it well just to make sure that it's gonna take a little bit more from the defense. Gets rewarded for the efforts. Saya opting for the defensive rotation, ends up going back towards their own corner. Doesn't allow for an aggressive counter, and now they find themselves on defense flight. And struggling to find consistent opportunities for pressure. This one pops high, demoed, so possession goes back the other way. Plenty of boost to work to play it down side wall. But read relatively well by skills. The teammate comes through. Shot on target, underneath, and a much better look. Playing it off the ceiling there. Forces a 50. It actually didn't go as high as I thought it would. The Coutre, I can't stand it. It's a tongue twister every time.
All right. I'm back.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Well.
The one time that the rotation's not back towards the net. You saw it in the kickoff just before where they won it.
Yeah, hey bro, running it up over here.
Yeah, with you on that, Ninja.
So Partic and Young Whippersnappers tied up at 0.
Field provides an opportunity. Good positioning here by Nitrous. In the midfield and neutralizes a good challenge. So still on their half, but able to play it to the outlet. Would have been a good infield. Saya was in position, ready for a quick one-time. Extends the play over the top. It's a shot. It's an open net until they are able to sweep on back and make a save, but follow through. So much power. It's off the crossbar, but it doesn't matter. One after another. And it feels like, you know what, no matter what Flight does, Gravity is going to have plenty of responses until they finally find one. You think Flight's only chance is if they have a multiple goal lead, because almost everything has been responded to. Soft touch off the backboard. Sling's going to pop it high. It's actually a really good setup. Just barely ought to reach the Saya. Those that come back through, it's into the midfield. Need to be careful. And luckily for Gravity.
Damn, Skills almost turned that around.
A touch there would have been quite threatening, but an
pass over
play and a good challenge across from Sinza. Puts the body in the way. Soft touch, not the one they're looking for. Again, through possession there and was going to go for a demo, but can't quite connect. Have to be careful. Challenges coming in aggressively. Met well in the midfield. Both teams trying to fight for possession. And the best clear they can get is one that isn't going to hit the ceiling. That ball has basically made it to both sides of the field multiple times in a matter of seconds. Aggressive challenge pinches to the sidewall. Not going to opt for the pre-jump. It looked like Sai had the ability to get up to it first, but only 30-40 boost to work with. And now up to Sling.
Damn.
It's going to be around pinching in. Flight.
Looks like we're about to be going to a game 3, baby.
Left. Sling can't quite get back to it. Positioning made well in the midfield. They've been able to respond multiple times this game. Can they do it yet again? Off the kickoff, neutral, slow play, time running out. And they're happy to just play keep away, but it's actually a little bit of a hard touch. That one keeps it alive. Not going to come back to bite them, though, as Nitrous
make sure you hit that thing down.
And we go to game 3.
Sikpartik up in game number 3 right now. Hey, bro, up in game number 2. Let's go hang on board with Sikpartik.
They're going to take it again.
Minute
Realize
left.
from that right side wall. Gets the reset. Gets the shot.
First young whippersnappers.
Lion Blaze
The
stepping it up.
whippersnappers.
Playing that, when he's been playing the third man position. He's going to lob it up over to Turbo as well. Again, get that offense going. Lion Blaze is going to get deleted. Dinks is going to get the save. We're going to still see that pressure coming in from Sikpartik. 30
nice
seconds
shot.
left. That's going to be a
good
screamer.
save by Zanil.
We'll put it off the back wall.
Really well done.
And he's there to collect it again when it's hit right back into him. Just a couple of boost pads to his name. He's taken back out and gets all that boost back on respawn, but he did enough to send it back into the blue zone. Kill a lot of time here. 15 seconds left. Panda has to capitalize on this opportunity. Not able to
Nice
follow
send
up
to
with
his
a double
side,
tap.
still in the
10
zone.
seconds.
And there it is. It's going to be a big clear. That's going to let Sikpartik should be able to walk away with game 3.
Managing the clock.
Hold
right
on.
now.
Let him cook.
One last opportunity
Let
to
him
build
cook.
In regulation to try and tie things up. A
Let
big
him
bump in
cook.
the air.
Nope.
It's going to be open, but met just by Turbo on the line to send it high.
Sikpartik walks away with game 3.
So close to almost cap.
Flight goes up early in game number 1 over there. Let's watch and hang with Hey Bro here for a little bit.
Chat, has he been using that boost the whole time? The little slime boost? Little buggy boost?
Slime.
Oh, he has.
I'm just not that observant.
Me either.
Empo, oh, this could be a chance. Empo going for a bump. Doesn't land it.
No.
Just sails it downfield, and now Creams Going to the backboard fake. He says, guys, I got 14 boosts. I got nothing. Help me out.
He makes it. And there he is in the corner.
Off the corner.
There's no. In the backboard.
Out. This is Rocket League.
Nice touch from Creams.
Do you believe what we have just seen?
It looks like Flight is going to be up by 2.
He does it again.
I was trying to just interrupt you. I'm sorry. That was rude of me.
Hey.
Nice shot. Oh!
Look at the pass from Vegas.
It's a good pass from Vegas too. It almost looked like Vegas was trying to like adjust himself. The rest of it was like, hey, yo, just back off.
To spike that ball.
He went off the ceiling, jumped, and flipped.
He's like, I need leverage on this ball. I'm gonna drive up the ceiling of all places. If you went back in season 1 and did that, people would have been like, what was that? It's the greatest shot we've ever seen.
We're way past season 1.
I know, but I'm just saying, if this was season 1 and that shot happened, that would be like, oh my gosh, this is the best goal I've ever seen.
The good old days.
Back when, we were playing.
Kablooey!
We were playing out there. You remember when we were fighting for the spots on the power rankings, James?
Oh yeah, those power rankings. Those people were
Gibbs.
so biased.
The Gibbs biased power rankings.
Cloud fuel.
Fair.
It was good times though.
I would have won Worlds if I had a better power ranking in season 1.
Me too. Me too.
He said,
That
yeah,
time
okay,
where
yeah.
I never had to go into casting.
Also thinking about Gibbs on his power rankings. I remember one time, like, a team went and won one of the ESLs, and he was like, he didn't rank them that high, and he goes, yeah, but are they really gonna repeat it? Like, just like, oh,
I think it might have been Vex Gaming. I remember for some
That's
reason.
funny.
Jared was mad.
Yeah. No, it was definitely Vex because it had to have been. I'm
They
pretty
were
sure.
fighting so hard for the power ranking, and then they finally win the event. He's like, yes, and then Gibbs is like, yeah, but
Here it is. It's a goal. Woo!
You know what the background story, like the
Let's
inside
go, hey,
baseball
bro.
is on that?
inside baseball.
So yeah, one of the reasons why I think he did that was me and Kronovi and Gibbs were just playing in a random tournament. This was like after I had stopped competing, and Gibbs also I think was maybe stopped at the time. I can't remember. I think he was stopped at the time. But,
When do we
were-
think that they actually
we were on
officially
RLCS
announced that they're
playing
picked up by
Kronovi, and we
TSM?
beat
Has
Vex
to be
in a
next week,
tournament.
right?
It was like,
Like, has to be. Holy shitballs. Yo, what's up, Combat? How you been, homie? Thank you so much for the Twitch
Has
Prime.
been a QT in the community
Fam,
for
you could
16
use that
months.
Prime
What a
anywhere in the
legend.
world.
What's up, Q smile, smiley face.
You can use that Twitch Prime anywhere on Twitch and use it over here. I appreciate you. Hey, the future TSM squad with the W. Woo!
I mean, it has to be, but will
Yo,
it be?
Combat,
That's the
how you
question.
been?
We need
Hopefully
to-
you're
I
doing
need
well.
your vote, I need my vote, and I need Chat's vote on if
It
this
will be a fast
is a fast car. No,
It's a
Damn,
we gotta
Flight
see,
up
we gotta
5-0.
Deleted,
Golly.
looked pretty dang solid against
Beat them like they stole something, chat. My goodness.
To their name, they're playing more comfortable.
Yeah, I've
playing
got
more
TSM
aggressively.
play.
Sometimes
No,
it feels
I
like
just
they're
created that
locked
out
down
of
their
thin
defense,
air,
just
Moon.
trying to hold off constant barrage.
Just
of
pulled it
attack,
out of my
and They never
ass.
find a way out of their own half because of things like this. And Neil coming in with a perfect shot. No one left there to make the challenge, put the stop. It's a great pass from Turbo in the corner as well, and they're gonna find the lead back immediately.
I was so keyed in on the replay on that. Turbo and Zanil.
Combat, how have
obviously
you
the two to
been?
make
Are
the
you
play.
staying warm up in your neck of the
Contact on
woods? We're
both
getting
of them
snow
on
down
the
here
kickoff.
today.
He bumped both.
Well, we
and
got snow.
It
Wasn't
seemed
much,
as if they were
unfortunately.
unaffected.
Little
Period.
man was not
Able
happy
to
about
go
it.
through their set play. I had a keen eye on that. I felt bad.
Yeah,
for
I
Jinx
got
in that
this
moment, but they're gonna have to fight
down
back
at
again. 90 seconds left,
Raleigh
and this
when we
is
went for
really where champions are
ALGS.
made. If they can find ways to win here late in these high pressure situations, and they're gonna try to wrap this around the corner. Shot coming in from Realize.
Nice
and
shot.
3 goals now. 4 young whippersnappers have had orange trails on the end of it, whether intentional or not. But no, realized did get the. Nope, it was. I was right. Lion Blaze got the final touch. But these have been very close goals. But hey, goals are going in, and young whippersnappers.
Combat, what have you been playing lately? What has been keeping you busy, homie?
First touch as needed, but just not enough outside of his net to make that second touch finish and be technically an own goal.
Also, I have to ask, because Oogie's been on a Peloton kick lately. You still riding?
Looking to make something of it. Panda that time meeting for a 50. It's going to be unfortunate for young whippersnappers, as all of Suppartic has gotten to refill their tanks a little bit, set up an attack here from their own zone. But a bit of a mistouch there means that possession is given away unexpectedly, and Panda
VR lately. Ooh.
A lot of bumps in the air coming out.
I need to bring out my
teams,
headset.
as we're seeing a lot of success from that play style. 2 goals apiece for each team. We're seeing more and more ways for these guys to score, make the score line a little bit higher. 40 seconds left. Potential opportunity for an overtime here, but both of these teams are hoping to take it out in regulation.
Oof, tough. Well, ain't no better time than the current, you know, that whole new year, new me thing, right?
Teams, they're going for these more quick counters as time is playing out. They're trying to get the goals quick. They can't give too much for set plays or too much time for it to develop. Only 15 left. We're going to see that get lobbed over into the blue half, but cut back. Panda, we'll call it a fake touch. Zanil.
Your boy's been crushing it in the gym the last like 6-7 months.
Lion Blaze realizes going to miss. Quick up by Panda. Challenged by Zanil. This is going to be an awkward bounce in front of the net. And overtime. Turbo charging in to try to put it away. But no, we go to overtime in Neo Tokyo.
All right, it's up to game 3 already in the Hey Bro versus Execute series. Execute currently down 2-0. Looks like Hey Bro's already got a goal in game 3 as well.
Turbo could catch up to it and take the shot, but it was just
nice.
long enough. They couldn't score in regulation, but all it takes is 17 seconds for this series to
That's quite anticlimactic. So Suppartic is going to get the last spot in Group B to advance.
Not quite making connection on the
They weave around the defense like it was nothing. Impo didn't know what to do.
Yeah, these guys are on a different level right now. Wavy around 1. Hockey beats the second defender. Wavy's just there again for the putback. It's just too easy. I mean, they only needed 2
Oh, that's
players.
no bueno,
2 players on
homie.
offense.
I'm sorry to hear.
Got rid of the entire defense.
I mean, it was great recognition.
Health stuff's never fun.
Seeing that Impo jumped.
Hopefully it all starts to get up on the up and up soon, though.
Leaving that infield option open, and then also being ready for that bounce off the bar to finish it off. Great play all around from Heybro, who are in firm control, and those Riz coin predictors.
Bro, it means we're literally going to have one series left, and so it'll be best of 5. It's the only series is on.
Those Riz coin predictors really knew what they were talking about.
They really did. Unfortunate for James, he did not make the prediction, so maybe he didn't know what he was talking about.
It wouldn't have been worth it.
Really?
Yeah, I would not have predicted using that many Riz coin, and I would have got like 10.
That sounds like coat. Sounds like you're upset you didn't win.
I don't have any FOMO. I do not regret it at all.
No regrets.
Somebody just said Turbo qualified.
Ooh,
for main event.
I love that.
Isn't he playing on Suppartic?
Is he?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's Suppartic.
Well, I know he messaged. I didn't know what team he was on, but he messaged me and he said, "I'll see you Saturday." I didn't know what team he was talking
right
about.
now. Suppartic, that's on Vonable's channel. They were playing Young Whippersnappers. Yeah, it's Zanil, Lionblaze, and Turbo. How did we not pick that match?
I don't know, but Young Whippersnappers didn't make it through.
Yeah, they didn't because of Turbo. Because of Turbo.
Oh!
Wait, why does it say 2-1? LL? I don't know. If it can be believed. That one was going down on twitch.tv/Audible. All right, Rizzo, while I'm inputting some of the team names that made it into our graphic system. Looks like Clovarity also made it.
Yeah, I think for the last series, do I want to stick around?
Mind that one bit.
Like, really the only thing I think that's making me consider sticking around for like the last series is by itself is because it's Lotus.
Refreshing the Liquipedia. is the Lotus 8 esports. For some
So
reason,
Lotus 8 made it through.
Lotus 8 did?
Oh, that's what you said.
Oh no, Lotus 8 is going to be. Liquipedia must be old. Let me check this one. Yeah, so Flight versus Lotus 8 is going on Lawler's channel right now. That's the last one that we're going to be waiting on.
Yeah, everything else is done besides this one, but this one's already, as you can see.
Looks like Hey Bro's gonna take this one. I'm calling it here. I'm calling it here, James.
You're calling it. That's bold.
This.
Hey, I appreciate you, Combat.
A sleeper of a series. I can't even deny it. I can't even pretend.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to just like sneak in an ad right here before people.
Just like that.
I believe it, dude. I could tell you.
That's
fell asleep
bogus.
For a second there, based on that.
Was it because it sounded like I was snoring?
Yeah, you're dozing in your green screen echo chamber.
Do you know what we sna is?
No. Is that Pig Latin?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yo, what up, Ducky? How you doing, buddy?
We sna? Nope, haven't heard of it. But that's just an old man like me. And then we see almost one for the road. It's at 0 seconds.
Do you know what honk shoe
Let's
is?
go, TSM! 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 TSM!
When you sleep, you honk shoe.
What is wrong with you today?
Hey Bro is going to be the new TSM roster. It hasn't been like official. It's like it's been leaked,
Tomorrow we have
but it
the
hasn't
main
been
event,
officially
James.
announced.
Tomorrow we have the main event.
But the qualifiers is also a special day. So,
look, it was special for Hey Bro. I don't know about Execute. It wasn't so special for them. Unfortunately, they
So
did
we
not
have
make
one
it to
last
that
series.
final
Yo, Ducky, you
qualifier.
They didn't. So
you still
if
at work
you
on break or are you
curious,
off?
Lawler is streaming that final match at the moment. So if you want to see who makes it, go and tune into twitch.tv/Lawler. I actually updated the screen that has all the teams that have qualified so far, if we do want to bring that up. So we have, obviously, the invite.
I would say it's been on some pretty ups and downs, but been looking solid.
Trying to find a server here, it looks like.
And quite a few Lotus 8 fans. Been good to see. Been good to see.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, Lotus 8's building something special.
Now this is back to a best of 5 chat. Just as a heads up.
One last best of 5 to figure one last spot for tomorrow. Chat.
If you guys want to see while we got it as well, hopefully this works. Teams and stuff that have been updated. You can kind of see who's already qualified into the main event tomorrow. So the 4 on the left are the invited RLCS teams, and on the right you've got Hey Bro qualified.
I was asking, are
Pirates
you
on
on lunch at the moment, or are you off for the day?
You've got Incorrect, Suparctic, Treehouse, Boulevard, Vibrance.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
lunch.
question mark is.
Yeah, you said you were
so-
closing today, right?
Got some stuff.
Close tomorrow
Just
too, or
started,
no?
buddy.
Because I think
Just started.
Vader and I are talking about doing some pre-football Rocket League.
Just waiting on the Lotus 8 guys to join the lobby. Skippy, if you're here, lobby's up. Info is in start. Looks like they're here. Should be good to go soon here, chat.
Bro, I barely remember what I had for lunch yesterday, so I wouldn't count on it.
Suk Park taking them one.
So does that mean you might be trying to run some pre-football Rocket League tomorrow?
Looks like we're ready to get on our way, chat. All right, everybody's in lobby. Let's do this.
Well, who are you saying this guy to there, Sir Moon?
All right, everybody. Last match of the day.
Last series here.
We got Lotus 8 going up against Flight. Lotus says the team has done some really solid things to apply some pressure. Here's to see how Flight will adjust as they really started to find their form towards the tail end of the last game here. So,
how can you do what? You're 1 to 10:30 tomorrow.
yes,
we're talking about
Kinsey's out
football Rocket League.
Wide open net. It's going to be a quick start here for Flight. Also, it hasn't updated the header. Hold on. There. Now it shows the best of 5. It is the best of 5. For some reason, the header didn't update. Again, overlays. At the end of the day, man, I am one person doing production, casting, and all the other stuff. So sometimes the stuff doesn't update, and then we got to click.
Some football starts at 1 tomorrow.
We got to click.
Fuck.
We're good.
We're doing morning Rocket League, Ducky. I don't know why you gotta be such a smart ass.
Potential redirect over to the side. It's gonna be up to Knight. Gonna get past the last one. It's gonna pass over to Skippy, who can't quite get behind it. Plenty of time to work with. And Lev gonna throw that one away. Not the touch looking for. Able to take a beat, a little bit of space. It's a musty shot on
Let's
target.
go, Lotus! Let's go!
And it's gonna go in. Thought someone was there to get in the midfield, but with the space provided, turns it into a musty and just kicks the pepper on it. Able to tie it back up. In the midfield, cleared into the corner. Skippy's there. Soft touch. And able to put a body in the way.
I'm not sure.
Back downfield.
8 o'clock. You think I'm gonna be playing video games that early? Come on.
And on the goal line, it's a dangerous position. Able to get it back on through as another shot comes on target. I love to clear.
I don't know. I'm probably down and jump on around 10.
Fortunately, not able to play backboard. Would have been able to good double touch.
Fine, 802. Shut up, Ducky.
Not trying to give any away for free. Knight putting up a body. Skills there in position. Thrown back into the midfield and paired with a demo. So Flight up on offense. Been able to get consistent touches as they sweep through and deny boost. It's only a matter of time.
That's fine.
As they strike with a second goal. And that demo sweeping through opens the door.
You mean Sunday morning?
Flight slams it shut. Kickoff goals have been conceded quite frequently for teams against Flight.
I mean, I might be on that early. You just got to remember for Vader, he's an hour behind us.
Because he's cheating up aggressively and even actually gets a touch on the player who's got the cheat up. Can't quite connect. It's another one gonna rocket back towards their back corner. Luckily for them, Lev on the back wall has a flip reset.
I can't help but wonder in this case if Flight has the advantage because they like literally just played.
Stay patient, plays it in the midfield.
Whereas Lotus 8
Skippy opts to play
had to be like sitting for a while. I wonder if they're cold.
Could have been a goal if the accuracy
I know.
was a little bit more.
Just saying. That's if I'm back from the gym and like all
goes over the top,
ready by then.
Having to play a low, but gets demoed. Luckily for Lotus 8, Skippy was able to sweep on through and secure the boost for his own team. He's played back across, not to a teammate, so no shot really coming there. Into the midfield, it's a good pass down, but again, a little bit out of sync here until a wide open play. It ends up working out. Thought they were going to get punished for that pass down. It was in the midfield just kind of, settling, but...
Hell yeah, that's dope, Ducky.
A little bit of a mix-up. Knight's able to lead the charge. Back within one. 45 seconds gone on by since the last goal. It's Knight trying to play aggressively. It's off the back wall. Shot.
Yeah.
Skippy.
Right.
Saved and played to the side.
Quit while you're ahead.
Another touch over the top. And popped up high.
Yeah, I feel that.
A lot of challenges in the midfield. A lot of
Nice
high-flying plays with
shot.
This one passed across and Nitrous ready. Again, it's a great read there by Skills. Going up on that sidewall and just lobbing it downfield and letting the players get to work. Sidewall. And you can tell the forced issues. Lev there just expecting a challenge immediately, kind of conditioned to the play of what Flight has been providing.
You should get on when you get off work today and get a couple of bad games out of the way. That way we're good for tomorrow. Because you've been on this on again, off again phase lately.
In a row.
You know what I mean?
So they try to control the plays back into the corner. And it looks like lobby info has been leaked, so... Hopefully everybody behaves.
What do you mean? That's copium. And capium.
Good fake chow by Knight. Ken's got to buy time for his teammates to get back in. See if he was able to swip on through, so... I need to be careful. Double touch. Make it a triple potentially. It's in front of the net. Can Nitrous have a powerful shot? No, can't quite get the power behind it. Love over the top. Has a bump. And then sweeping through for the shot.
Both
Nitrous,
copium
great
and
job to cover
capium.
that one up.
Crazy.
Again,
Slanderous, really.
They have to find a goal off this touch. And not going to be able to do it. And played up high.
All right, so Flight takes game number 1.
And Flight. Happy to take game 1.
They're going to take a second, extra second to reset the lobby since the code got leaked. Unfortunate.
All right, let's make it so this stuff doesn't happen.
Lawler's about done with it. He's like, these fuckers.
Not gonna risk it, chat. Not gonna risk it.
Don't want anything to continue. You can understand why, right? Like, let's be real.
Oh, they'll never guess it.
He said they'll never guess it. 5 seconds later.
All right, should be able to get back into this chat. Appreciate y'all being patient. Looks like the server's pretty solid. Pings are good. Pings are really good. The server's actually goated. Holy. All right, here we go. All right, game 1 going over to Flight. Some really solid plays to develop, and now Lev on the backside, seeing if he can go for a demo or a bump or something. Good 50, multiple on defense.
I would like to see Lotus take this,
Slow this down and control
make
it a little
this, make
bit.
this
Maybe force a
competitive
50
here.
and they do exactly
I
that.
guess I can't really say that, though. It did look
So now-
competitive in game 1. It's just Flight ran away with it a
Shooting
little
to
bit
go
towards the
back
end.
The other way. Good challenge in the midfield. Played up high. the top. Looked like a chance to slow it down. It looked like they maybe wanted to control pace and possession with that one with a little bit of a dribble, but only so much you can do as this one gets lofted and somehow able to be ready for this one. It's just slammed off that back wall and already up in the air. That's a quick reaction. Sounds like communication is flowing smoothly. As Lev, despite being bullied, able to get over to it. Off the ceiling. Good touch, played high. Skills in position. Actually ends up being a missed touch from Nitrous. Luckily, teammate below following well. This Knight trying to get in front of it. Skippy there as well. It's a good fake challenge.
NRG did qual, yep.
They are able to break out of their own half. It's up to Lev.
They qualified to the upper bracket.
Doing whatever they can.
Although young whippersnappers pushed in the distance in their upper bracket final matchup.
All three players needing to commit before it gets to launch back the other way. It's an open net. Do they have the ability to get to it? And it's played high. Well, it was a good intercept in the midfield to put pressure right back on, but can't control it. Off the ceiling, has the reset, shot low, and a good in and out save by Lev. But the pressure's still
Nice shot.
on. One shot after another.
Lotus kind of falling apart here, huh?
Flight. Continuous
Reverse
pressure,
sweep
man.
territory. Thoughts? Copium? Capium?
Ever since the middle of the last series they played.
Maybe a little bit of copium.
Well, we can get one more here. Yeah,
Nah.
easy double touch.
It's
on the
over.
kickoff.
Stop,
Exactly
he's
how you do
already
it.
dead.
Again, that kickoff purposefully lost to get possession back to the person with 100 boost.
It's over.
And for Lev's sake, again, if you can't get to the ball and credit where it's due, the break check to provide a little bit of space.
NRG's roster
bump on the
right
player,
now
try
is
to cause
Garrett
some
G,
sort of
Frosty, and
disruption.
Mist.
As a 3-goal lead, still 3 minutes to go.
Well, I shouldn't
Plenty
say
of
right
time.
now. That is their roster. They announced it mid-December.
Good counterattack and a bump on rotation. Something that you're starting to see Lotus 8 have to go for a little bit more. They've got to find a way to stop the clean rotational play here from Flight. Seems to be a little bit more urgency to the ball. A good infield pass, but skills cheat up a little bit too much. Can't quite connect with the shot. Was the right idea. There's no one there to help out. Slows it down, gets a couple pads, and gets a flick past one, but immediately alleviated pressure. And now, cross body. Plenty checking back. That's multiple commits. Can Lev put a shot on target that's going to be threatening enough? No.
Justin Shopify
Another
Rebellion.
save.
Squishy, I don't
solo.
think is
It's
on
up
a
to
team.
Nitrous. Can he get the touch? And what a crucial save as
Shopify
well
Rebellion?
to keep the 3-goal lead. Yeah, and only so
I don't
much
want
you
to say
can
like they're like
cover,
a
but
new
manages to
org,
do
but
it
they are
quite well.
newer-ish compared to like an NRG.
A demo bump play doesn't even need it. There you go for Lotus 8. They crack the armor. Demo on a player who should be there to follow up for skills.
I think they've been in ALGS, RLCS for what, like 3 years almost? Or you meant who that he's playing with, being Frosty and Mist.
Back on defense.
Mist, formerly
Skippy
of
opting to keep it close to the
FaZe?
chest. Flip reset, make it 2. Big extension
Where
of
was
play
Frosty
and
before?
all the way from his own corner.
let's
It's a bully and a bump play. Unfortunately, Knight with no pace, not able to sweep through and put a shot on target.
Frosty's new, it looks like. Up and comer.
Does get him out of their own half. But for how long can they sustain it? Demo, another chase, and a great challenge by Nitrous. He doesn't go for that one. Probably a very threatening position, as that one is actually a mistake. This wouldn't have been a goal, but the challenge actually ends up pinching to their own net. A flight back to a 3-goal lead and
Bro,
happy
what?
to hold on to it. There's been a couple good adjustments here from Lotus.
Justin.
Particularly with the challenges back towards their own half.
Oh, who is with
Trying to go for some
Justin?
demos and the individualistic plays with the high-flying aerials, but the difficulty is they know they're down.
Parth
They
and
have to
two-piece.
play aggressive as they continue to get punished. Skippy wasn't quite ready for that second touch from Knight. Thought it was going to lay over to him.
Is on Shopify.
Full field counterattack. On defense, being
I don't
bullied
think
yet
Squishy's
again,
found a
able
team.
to stand tall and gets a good 50 before it's met in the midfield. Lev off the side.
At least hasn't
Pass over to
updated on
Knight
Wikipedia.
And stopped by the defense, but Skippy feels back.
I'll give you a
two corner.
two-piece.
Pre-jump from Nitrous. Doesn't allow the possession to happen. We saw Skippy last time go for a double flip
Bro,
reset.
this game's kind of a snoozer, ain't it?
It's off the ceiling, dropped on down, and read well by Skills. Nitrous help. Already a pre-jump to apply the pressure. And now it's actually an outlet pass. Could be a goal, but it doesn't matter. Not enough time on the clock, and that is going to be Flights. As soon as this one hits the ground, putting themselves at match point.
Bro, what? Wet me. That sounds
Take a look at the recap.
interesting.
Pretty even in field domination, although I would say majority of Flight on this one, especially off the kickoff, they've been quite advantageous. But pretty telling to what we've seen in the past. The Flight been pretty efficient with their plays. You know, not controlling as much boost, down by about 300, which isn't a whole lot, but talking 12 shots in comparison to 8. But everything being assisted.
That
everything
sounds
being set
awkward.
up.
I'll wet you. Like you wet the bed. Like the fuck? I'll
Working
piss on
pretty
me?
well together. Like the most impressive though is that that pre-jump and you know, slammed it off that back wall, already up and ready for it. So here to see what kind of adjustments are going to be made. Usually game 3 is the one where they settle in, they find a little bit of familiarity. You know, Lotus has had some success with trying to find demos on rotation, and a couple of bump plays on those sidewalls that Nitrous and Skills have been absolutely dominating on. And then a couple solo plays, you know. Going going for the opting of keeping it close.
Let's see if Lotus can put something together here.
Can't do one size fits all against these teams. Got to find a way to mix it up, change it up.
You saw it on TikTok?
All right, we got all players.
You
in the
saw it on
lobby. Let's
TikTok.
get
It
back
must
into
be true.
Game 3 chat. Lotus facing elimination. Winner of this goes on into main event. Last game was 2 goals pretty much out of the gate for Flight, and we're able to hold on and just keep increasing their lead slowly. Again, keeping it close, trying to find a demo, but Nitrous doing a really good job of recognizing that and going for the direct challenge. Drop down into the midfield. And
Oh, I
cut
mean, to
off
be
well.
fair, if it's
Took
from a
the
movie,
last
it
player
probably
to
came
extend
from
it.
somewhere, right?
Shot on target. Another follow-up and good sweeping through Knight.
If Flight scores
Make it a little
first,
bit
it's over,
awkward.
chat.
Make sure it's not free.
I don't think
Skills happy to pop it on high.
Lotus 8 recovers from going
Hopefully
down a
Lotus
third
just
straight
challenge off
game.
that sidewall, but instead just rotate
It
back
feels
in.
like
Up,
Lotus
finding
8 got
demo.
cold, having to wait
left
on
to
the
do.
having to
boost
wait
the
for the
tank
whole
anyway.
series of Flight, to be honest. Even though it was only 2 games. Well, no, they go 3
Challenges
games.
the midfield, almost gets the secondary touch. It's popped up high. That's a
Regardless,
dangerous
they
spot
even
for it
had to
be
wait a
in,
little
but
bit
he's
before
able
that
to
series
get
was
back
ready.
on time. It's a good save. But this has been where Flight has really succeeded, starting to suffocate on the offense. It's just one shot after another.
That's a big demo. Opens up the back
Lotus Had
line.
a really tough time breaking out. Chances they've been successful have been solo plays and keeping it close to force at least to 50, but
Yo, chat, have you guys
Like
seen
aggressive
the
challenges, they've
Uncle
done a good
Shay
job of
Shay
shutting that
episode
down.
with Cat Williams? I'm only like
So,
an hour
control
into it.
touch
I need
off
to
the
watch the rest of
backboard.
it.
Into the midfield.
Banger.
Just gonna pop it high. Not sure if that was intentional or not. Maybe a little bit more aggressive off that back wall as this one drops straight down for the ceiling. Wouldn't mind if you started to see Lotus 8 really try to go for that punish. Or instead of going up, they just set it up and lob it high. Let Flight expend all that boost. As long as they don't control it, should be able to get an advantage out of it, but credit where it's due. Flight's done a good job of setting that the other way. It's a double touch, and an awkward shot makes it tough to read. Despite the player on the goal line, I think they expect
GG's chat. It's over.
Skippy as he rotates
Go ahead and bring out the bulldozers. Turn this place into a parking lot. It's done.
Another kickoff win from Flight. There's a flip reset. So many chances.
Yeah, especially when they come down here and they have a missed opportunity like that too. That's so tough, bro.
Earlier in the day, we were giving so much credit to Lotus 8 and their ability to respond to just about anything thrown at them. But I've had a hard time breaking the defense.
Unless they find some way here, like in the next minute.
Pass across.
But they're just going to continue to feel the pressure the more they don't have much of any offense going for them.
It's enough time to let one more player get back. Skills secondary touch, going to pop it high, make it a little bit awkward. Now trying to create a little bit. That flick wanted to go over to the teammate, but now it's off the backboard.
Hold on.
Wide open net.
There it is. We got us a ball game.
Probably happy to finally have one in. Again, it's good coverage. Knight following back beyond on that one. It was supposed to be a flick over to Skippy for a shot. Ends up working out either way. Will Flight be able to keep up the offense? So far, there's been no doubts about it. Skippy able to get a secondary touch. Lobs it across and does get a bump. It doesn't matter. Has plenty of offense. He's been there in the midfield. Nitrous gets bullied out of the play, and it's popped up in front of the net.
Still in front of the net.
Dangerous play altogether.
Still in front of the net.
It's worked out for Flight. Big clear pie, gonna go for a solo. Shot on target. Bounces
Oh,
high.
brother. Oh, if that
Not
pitch
gonna
would have
pay off
gone
on that
in.
one. Now you've got all three players. They're happy to just chase this one down on the rotation. It's a flip reset. Somehow an in and out save. Is able to keep it out and keep this one tied.
70 seconds, chap.
Good defense from Flight. And able to bring it back the other way. Para with the demo. Could be detrimental. No, it's actually going to end up working out. That third player in rotation. Able to be removed. Helps alleviate some of the burden that they're having of going up against. As it's a high flick, makes it tough to read. Maybe able to turn it into a shot. No, positioning not there from Knight. Having to dodge a couple demos. That one pitches across the midfield, and Nitrous.
They make Knight yet change back his gamer tag?
Lotus
I think it was actually just Knight before, right?
A little bit of the flexing of the muscles. Because they've been doing a better job.
Come on, man. I would really like to see Lotus 8 be able to pull something here. It's just their offense does not look good, bro.
Goal for it outside of their initial. Final 10 seconds in the midfield. Need to find a way to settle this one down. It's going to be Skippy. Shot on target. Send in the house looking for a demo. Back into the midfield. Lev is there.
Shot?
On target. It's shut down. We go to overtime.
Almost.
Lotus 8. Golden goal or they go home.
I don't want to have stayed up for this last series that was by itself if it was going to be a sweep, man. It's going to suck.
Down in the midfield, no one there to receive as Skippy trying to get around the defender. Pinched in field, and it's awkward. But you even see it from the angle there. Lev very happy to see that one ping across because there was no one on his team behind following through.
Debating whether or not I want to go outside and clean up the inch of snow off the back pathway.
Out of the way, has to get to it. It's a good challenge by Skills. As a back pass
if it's worth
keeps
the
it alive
time.
for Flight.
Oh.
Redirect. Skippy able to make it back in time. Keeps it out.
Flight
Into
pepper in the
midfield,
net.
it's a big clear. Can Skills get a touch? It's off the crossbar. Nobody hits it.
Oh,
Lev,
you
have the shot to
fumbled
put
the
away. No,
bag,
free throw by
bro.
Multiple shots
Dog.
coming through, but now an awkward touch. It goes high. A double commit on the backboard and a chance. Can they follow it with the demo? It's a little bit of an overlap. It's super tough to read.
There it is!
Skippy
Wow.
keeps Lotus 8 alive. We go to 4.
All right, game 4, chat. The dream's still alive for the Lotus squad.
It wasn't the prettiest of plays, but I can tell you it's got to be tough to read as the last defender.
Well, especially when you got the 2 coming at you. I'm going to go put my bowl away, chat. I'm also going to make me a protein shake. Be right back. Oh, my knees.
God, what a crazy end of that one. God, there is no downtime in that one. Both teams immediately joined the lobby and are ready to go. Except for the player who wanted to do a little bit of placebo and change their car up. So Lev is back. Probably got a new decal. And here we go. Game 4, match point. Flight trying to close this one out. But it's been good adjustments. A little bit of chaos embodied. And a lot more disruption on the play. But again, Flight has had a lot of the answers positioning-wise. Always seem to have someone in the right place to just put a touch. And a lot of teams prefer something a little bit more infield or otherwise, but Flight has done a good job against some of these teams where it's like every touch is just directly on target. We don't care if it's going to be threatening or not. We just need to draw out a defender. It's a good read. That was there. Over to Knight. And 2 commit for the same play. So advantages at first before Lev is able to get back on top of it. Luckily for Flight, they're able to secure their own corner boost. As that one gets lofted over to the other side, it should follow in pursuit for Nitrous, who can clear it back downfield. And settles into the midfield. Challenge is awkward. Shots there off the post. Is the follow-up? No. Gonna go back the other way, so.
All right, no goals yet.
First minute of gameplay.
Nice.
Pace is high. Pretty chippy.
At this point, might as well get this thing
Both
go to
teams trying
5.
Fly that opening
I'd
goal.
love to see Lotus 8 pull off the reverse sweep, actually.
We have yet to see Lotus maintain a lead as they go for a bump play.
Nice, let's go, Skippy!
Flip reset bump off the bar and down. That second touch and just shadows it through. Skills trying to do a little bit of his own. That's a great 50 in front of the net. Somehow Skippy's able to recover on top of it. Keeps Lotus with the lead, as it seems like they've really settled into this series. A slow play in front of the net, a little bit of jockeying for possession. As it comes in front.
Oh,
it's a beautiful save.
what a
Somehow
save
falls
from
on top of it.
Skippy!
Can't believe they kept that one out. As Skills comes sweeping through for a demo. Knight happens to spawn on the right-hand side. Gets the boost and is able to break it on away. Good challenge. And a lot of flips out of the way. So now in front of the net. Can't flip reset that one back towards the goal. As they bully down the sideline. Get clear to the other side. Lev happy to just be patient on this one. Goes to the position where the ball's gonna be after the secondary touch. To keep it back on offense. Goes to deny the side boost as well. So 2 corner boosts denied here. Not sure if it's gonna pay off in any way. The Knight flip reset. That one pops pretty far away, but is able to get an extended play. Into the corner. Booster all back up. It's into the midfield. Lev just has to play it high. Can't find the block. And now a pre-jump. is going to pay off.
Flight's offense has kind of fallen flat here
There's
recently.
Challenge. It's a beat. If
I don't know if
lands
it's
on the
because
ceiling, it might come down for
Lotus's
Skippy, but they
defense
can't quite find it. As this one
started to figure
bounces
things
around,
out.
it's a
Of
demo
course, as I
rotation,
say
it's
that,
an
it's going to
open
be a
net. Can
big
Skills catch up to it? They can. It's tied
counter
back up.
attack from Flight, and that's going to be a big goal for them. Puts them in the lead.
The demo on the rotation back completely gets rid of Knight. So race to the finish. Neutral kickoff. We've seen Flight win a majority of those this series. Skippy happy to lay this one off. It's a double touch chance off the backboard. Skills is just going to fly it on through. You've had a couple really good introductory touches to start the play, but the follow-up for both teams haven't been able to find it. Both teams very aggressive with just saying, we'll give possession back, but just get it out of our half. Both respecting the threat of what our capabilities have been. As Skippy,
damn, nice play.
Around the defender. Has the trust.
It looked like Skills took his cookies for a second,
The
but
50 gets beat and keeps moving downfield for a pass. Pull it off. Skippy, tough challenge to make. It ends up working out. As Lev comes on through, secondary touch. Up high. And instead of going direct, would love to see it pass on those. Skippy's been feeling it. I think you feed the rock. As he's supporting right behind. Could have been a good touch. For now, we'll have to sit and wonder of what could have been. Pops over. It's a good effort, but now it's back over to a full boosted Nitrous.
Thinking about picking up one of those
trying to go
Helix shavers
the target, but recognize it's not
that
a
I've
good
been
touch,
seeing a
so
bunch
backs
of
off completely. A good conservation of boost, but it's
promo
an awkward
about.
chip. Is that one on target? No, it's a little bit
Well,
wide.
you don't
It's gonna
need
be a
like the
forced
mixer balls
touch
and
here
stuff for
Nitrous.
supposedly.
He's happy to slow it down and control the pace. Pretty sure they're rewarded with 100 boost, as this one just an awkward chance to maybe draw out a defender. But now, final seconds, can they keep it up in the air?
All right.
Both teams playing for overtime potentially, unless Flight has a different idea.
Playing for overtime.
Back into the midfield, and it's going to drop down. It looks like it was
You mean
a
game
potential
5?
fake tonight for maybe a shot, but they're going to be punished.
We are going to overtime. What?
I don't know if Skippy meant to try to fake that and kill it on their half, but the positioning of Flight scores and ties it up. We go to overtime.
Damn. We are waiting for a package that is supposed to get here today still by 8 or 9 o'clock, Ducky.
Lotus could have brought us
My
to 5.
order says 8. Oh, it says it just got delivered. It was delivered today.
Chip
It's
over the top.
left near the
It's
front
Skippy on the
door or
back
porch.
wall.
So I'll go get it and
Doesn't
see at
quite
least
have the
mine's here.
recovery. Some
That
multiple
means
defenders
Weevils
of
should
Lotus
also
8
be here.
needing to step
And
up
hopefully
huge.
that should mean the controller's in there.
To pop up high, not going to be able to get to it in time. Nitrous plays it into the midfield, but positioning so far in favor of Lotus. Rotation through, another demo. And another high chip gets past one over to the other side. How's Knight going to play it? It's a pass over. Skippy lofted back downfield. Knight up high. Can they play it into the corner and put it towards the net? The offense has been there. Shot blocked again by Nitrous. Seems to be any time I make a call, Nitrous answers the call. All it takes is one.
We go into a game 5. That's the question, chat.
Intercepted yet again. Skippy happy to slow this one down. Dribbles past one.
Can't get past Rapid though. Knight is gonna have to meet
Midfield, nobody
Skills
else
here.
for it. Need to get to the back wall.
Oh,
Let's
Lev
play to the
gets
corner
there.
where it's safe. As Skippy trying to pinch that one past. He does get in front of it. Multiple challenges, corner, and lobbed downfield. Does he have the read? It's a pass in field. The right idea.
Lev was just a little bit too far on the right side of the field.
Into the midfield. Brought across by Flight, but it's a high lofted play off the ceiling.
So
And
it looks
back
like
over
I should be
Skippy, who's
breaking
got
it in
boost.
tonight, Ducky.
Challenged well. And into the corner.
Well, if Vader's getting on, he said he might.
We have a very aggressive offense from Lotus 8, trying to go for that pre-jump. But again, right down to the midfield, Skippy decided to back out. I like the decision-making.
There were no
Understands
promises on
controlling the
that one,
pace
though.
is important, but doesn't mean you got to go for an awkward touch. Demo Chase trying to force it on the defender somehow. Is able to dodge the demos and keep it on out.
About a whole extra half of
Aggressive touches
Rocket
left
League
for the
here.
chance to play past one. It's going to drop down as the shot there. No, intercepted on a check back. Is both teams a
Hold
solo
on.
play paired with demo play?
Hold
Can
on.
they go underneath? No, Nitrous. Good save.
I thought Lev was about to do it to him.
Skippy plays it into the corner. Not the most aggressive touch, but a slow play forces the defender up. It's a good read. Lob downfield. Skippy with plenty of boost. Expect a big clear. No, gonna trap it instead and keep it close. Plays it high past one. The first touch, not the best, but a double touch chance.
Good
It's
bump to
actually
move
a big
it
mistake, and they can't connect. But now Lev going high. Completely misses. Sweeping
Lev has
through,
plenty
the
of
boost.
boost
It's
here,
gonna be
though.
for this
Or
play.
Skippy, sorry. Now Lev's got
Over
it.
the top of one, forces a 50. Neutralized yet again. Lotus 8, been on offense.
Yeah,
Haven't
you're
been
probably
able to
starting to get a
put
little
friendly
bit
shot on target.
some of the stuff we got. We're in a valley,
midfield has
Ducky,
one
so
more
either
to
we
play
get hit
past
with a
that
bunch
initial
or we don't get
defender.
hit with much, and we did not get hit with much.
Both teams fighting for midfield, but also
But that doesn't
still
necessarily
playing a
have to
bit
do much with the
aggressive.
storm, you know what I mean?
It's a good ship. Nitrous is
Oh,
there.
it's
the
over.
Demo Flight
Damn.
are gonna move on.
Lotus 8 out on a heartbreaker, bro. That is tough. Damn. Damn.
You
damn,
take
damn.
a risk.
Close to a
potentially
foot
kill the
predicted your
clock.
way.
You think
Holy
everybody, you know what?
shnikes. That's a lot of freaking snow, man. All right, chat. We're going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got the main event. So the 4 invited teams, as well as the 12 teams that qualified through today. So the teams that were invited were G2 Stride, Space Station Gaming, Luminosity, and Torment's Minions. And then the 12 that qualified today are up on the list here. So we've got Hey Bro, Pirates on a Boat, NRG, Clovarity. A couple of those are ones that we don't know. That's probably Kamiko and G Buffo are probably the 2 that are the Rocket League symbols. Because Incorrect is that one. Sakpartic. That tree one is what? Treehouse, I think. Boulevard. Vibrance. What's the question mark? Oh, the question mark was because they didn't know yet. So the team we just saw. So yeah, that's what we'll be watching tomorrow. It looks like it's starting around the same time. I think it starts at 3 matches. Start at 3:20. So we'll be live for another watch party tomorrow. We might pop live for a little bit before that for some Rocket League. So be on the lookout for that as well, just for some fun. All right, I'm out of here. Love you guys. Till we catch y'all back over here for the next one, man. Don't forget, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere. Game hard and love hard. All right, y'all. It's your boy Q.